Hello, hello, hello. I am your favorite African witch bitch, sitting in my bed, snacking away, as I always do. The ancestors was telling me that they wanted me to go live and tap in, and I'm kind of low-key tired because I've been busy all day, but a bitch decided to obey. So I'm here. Hi, my name is Tiff. I'm the African Witch Bitch. It is very nice to see you guys. Hello to my beautiful babies. 44 is in the house. Mute connection, my love. Hello, Justice. Hello. I'm just sitting here. Hey, Luca, baby. Vengeful Caster, my baby. A lot of my babies are in here. Hello, Busy Bee. Hey. So you guys, right? So I'm sitting here and the ancestors are like, you need to go live. You need to go live. And I'm like, okay. So I'm here. I'm gonna talk briefly. Just wanted to let you guys know it's full moon. Busy time for witches of most practices, whether it be hoodoo, voodoo, Wicca, whatever. We love the moon energy. There's something about that moon energy. So a lot of people are asking me, what can I do with the full moon? What can I do with the full moon? Here's the thing about the full moon. The full moon is a lot of energy, a lot of transformation energy. Depending on what you're currently working on is what you would use the moon energy for. For example, if you're doing some self-love work and you have yourself in a honey jar, and most of the nights I always tell you guys to sleep with the jar, spend time with the jar, work the jar, charge that bitch under a full moon. Crystals, this is your time to place them in your windowsill. Charge them on in a full moon energy for your crystals. If you have any type of scepters that you work with or any type of daggers that you work with, I'm probably going to have to teach on that another day, but charge your tools in a full moon. If you are enchanting herbs, example, let me give you guys an example. When you use your herbs are supposed to be consecrated for your magical purposes for the most effect. You don't have to, if you're in a rush to do some shit and you want to go inside your cabinet and pull down some shit, then you do that. But if you want your herbs to be their most powerful, charging them and enchanting them works. My herbs, the herbs that I sell on my website are enchanted, and a lot of them spend a lot of time on my altar so that they can have their most powerful, absorb the most energy. Place your herbs in a full moon. And ladies, I'm finna tell y'all something, and I know you probably never heard of this shit, but I'm finna keep it a buck with you. Y'all need to charge your yonis in a full moon. Let me explain, because I know you're probably like, what the hell is she talking about? Drop your drawers, lay a towel down on the bed or floor or wherever you can get you some direct moonlight. It don't have to be direct. Sometimes if it's cloudy outside, you may not be able to see the moon, or a building might be in the way, but the energy is still all over the sky. So just because you don't have direct moon light does not mean that the moon energy won't absorb into your crystals, into your herbs, whatever. Now, when it comes to charging up the yoni, let me break it down. You put you a towel on the bed or on the floor, wherever, couch, wherever. You lay down, you open up your legs, and you allow that moon energy to hit your lady box. Yes, the African Witch Bitch has said it. Charge your yoni. Spend a few moments there meditating with your legs open. And no, I'm not trying to be crude. I don't understand why people think a vagina is crude. A vagina is not crude. It is nature. It is the portal to the ancestor realm. It is where children come from. It is our power. And there's nothing crude about a vagina. And let me tell y'all something. I'm so goddamn sick and tired of this leftover residue from Christianity, making it seem like that women aren't allowed to enjoy sex. Women aren't allowed to explore their yoni. They're not allowed to touch. They're not allowed to feel. They're not allowed to talk about it. Bullshit. Your yoni is the most powerful entity on earth, because it is a portal to the ancestor realm. Granted, we definitely need male phallus to procreate. That is why, oh, it's right here. That is why I rocks and fucks heavily with this African symbol, the Ankh, because this baby right here represents eternal life. This predates your Adam and Eve story by thousands of years, okay? Before Adam and Eve was crafted in the minds of man, i.e., put in the Garden of Eden, this right here symbol was on the walls in Kemet, i.e., Egypt. This right here is the womb. This right here is the fallopian tubes. This right here is the penis, eternal life. That's what this symbol comes from. And you want to know where the cross come from? Constantine and his little bitches came and blew this part away and replaced it with 2 sticks. This predates your Adam and Eve story. This right here represents female power, masculine power. You need both to procreate. This right here is your yoni, baby. So charge them bitches in a full moon. Open up your legs and let that sunlight hit your vagina and let it absorb in there. And if you do that for maybe 1 or 2 nights, because the full moon energy is not just 1 night a month, it lasts for about 2.5, 3 days, 2.5, depending, right? Sit your lady box, your juice box. It has many names. Your vagina, your pussy, whatever you want to call it. Sit that in the full moon, and I guarantee you that your next masturbation session or your next session that you have with a man will be mind-boggling if you keep doing that every full moon. Charge your yoni. So that's pretty much the things that you can do for a full moon. It is power. And any type of tools that you're working with, baby, use that moon energy to harvest it. You got you some rainwater? You know it never rains in Los Angeles. I love the rain. I'm from the South. I love to sit a nice, good, deep thunderstorm. But I don't get that luxury because in California, the shit, it never rains. So in the few nights that it do, make sure you sit you out a mason jar if you're in the LA area or if you're in the South or whatever. You guys have more rain in the South and in the east side of the country in America than we do in California, Los Angeles. It never rains here. But anyway, sit you out a jar. It does not necessarily have to be a mason jar, just a glass jar, container, bowl, whatever. Sit it outside and collect what you can. You can use that for cleansing. Very, very powerful in cleansing and anointing stuff. Charge your rainwater. If you have some left over from last month, put it outside so it can get some direct moon light energy, moon energy. This is the time to harvest as much as you can from the elements, okay? I want you guys to think that. And a lot of people were sitting up here saying, oh, I missed the full moon. I forgot, or I'm at work. What do I have to wait till next month? No, the moon energy lasts for about 2 nights, 3 nights. So you're good if you miss it. You know, it's the maybe a day before the full moon, and the day after, and you got it. You got that. If you can fit your ritual work in on during that window, then you're gonna be all right. Okay. And y'all, another thing, y'all need to stop being so damn hard on yourselves, and move your ass out the way. A lot of people need to stop being so hard on themselves. One thing you got to understand is, and I know a lot of people are coming out of Christianity or coming out of Islam or coming out of Judaism or whatever. And in those 3 Abrahamic religions, you have the extreme threat of hell and you got to be you got to do things one way and blah, and and it's like this threat looming over you of being punished if you do something wrong. That ain't hoodoo. That's not how it is. You have a level of grace, a level of understanding, especially if you're new. And it's my job, if you are a person who's under my tutelage, to allow me to teach you, to learn, and to not be so hard on yourself in thinking that you're going to get beat up if you do something wrong. That's not how I teach. And I hope you guys aren't getting that type of message from me. I really do. Because that's not my way. If you ask me a question and you got it wrong, I'm going to correct you and teach you. Then you'll know. How else you going to know? That's how I learned. So I want you guys to know that I'm going to drop the link. People want to tap in. A lot of people are asking me, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. A lot of people, did I do it right? Shit. A lot of people are saying to me that it's hard to contact me. And I know, I understand, and I get it, because I am hella busy. And emails, I might get 400 or 500 a day. And it's a lot. And sometimes I just don't have hours upon hours to sit and answer emails. So they're like, well, how do you, and I tell people there's a few ways to reach me. You can tap in on a live. You can answer questions in the chat if I see it, if I'm not running my mouth talking to somebody else. Or you can hit me up on Messenger. If you hit me up on Messenger, I might be driving. And the reason why, you guys, is because I'm always out. I'm rarely sitting at my laptop answering emails. But if I'm driving, I can voice clip you right back, period. Or I can video chat you immediately. You know what I mean? And I might be driving and I might be sitting at my desk, but I'll give you my undivided attention. But sitting down, typing out long paragraphs of emails when I have a whole active caseload of clients I got to see in my other job, plus, website stuff for my business. And people are sending me 3 and 4 and 5-page emails about a situation they're dealing with. And they're getting irritated with me because I don't answer back the next 5 minutes after they send it. Or they're sending me stuff at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm knocked out. I want y'all to understand that it is not my fault. I'm only one person. I don't have a team of people that I trust reading my emails, because a lot of people send me very personal stuff. And I don't want any of that stuff ever getting out. And I trust me and only me when reading like sensitive information, stuff like that. Or you can join my Facebook group and pop a question in there. And if I see it, I get a notification, I'll answer it. So please understand and respect the fact that myself, as well as my readers, as well as my admins, have very busy lives, extremely. And I'm not ignoring people. I promise you I'm not. I'm not ignoring people. Or you can even tag me. Oh, Kiss. Okay, hold on, Kiss. I'm finna answer your question right now, sweetheart. Or you can tag me in a post on Facebook and I'll respond if I see the notification, because sometimes Facebook be on that bullshit and they don't give me my notification. I'll just be scrolling through the group and I'll see it. Okay. Now I'm going to the chat. I'm going to the chat and see what okay, Kiss. Hi, Kiss. You said I asked the question in the tea room but never got an answer. What do you do with the dead lodestone? Yes, baby, yes. Your lodestone has passed away. You go ahead and bury it. You say a few words, thank you, and returning it back to the earth where it come from. Lodestones have lifespans just like we do. And a lot of people don't know this. So let me break it down to you, my sweet Kiss. I just love your name, by the way. I meant to tell you that. One of the orders, I meant to let you know that I absolutely love your name. But anyway, lodestones are alive. Yes, they are. Lodestones have a lifespan. Yes, they do. Lodestones will work. Some of them, I know this one lady had her lodestone for 30 years. It was still alive and kicking. But it all depends on how you take care of it. All lodestones are not created equal. They are not the same. Meaning you can have one lodestone and you can feed it once a week and it'll eat and it'll be healthy. And another lodestone, you overfeed it, you kill it. One lodestone, you can give it some alcohol. Lodestones like alcohol, not like rubbing alcohol, but maybe you want to give it a shot or something. And you might put a few sprinkles of vodka or gin, whatever. And the other lodestone might be totally rejected. It's the same with having a baby or a pet. So in the event that your lodestone passes away, you take it outside, you dig a hole, you bury it, and you maybe lay some flowers down or candy or pennies, whatever, and you say some few words over it, returning it back to the earth, thanking the earth for giving you the lodestone. And then that's how you get rid of it. You don't toss a lodestone out the window. You don't disrespect it no more than you would if your cat or your kitten or your parrot passed away. You show respect. And the earth is the one that gave you the lodestone. So you always show respect. I always try to tell people, you can't call yourself a witch or a practitioner of pagan practices, voodoo, hoodoo, whatever your practice may be, and disrespect the earth at the same time. Because the earth is where we get our powers from. Mama Earth is where we get them from. So you always show the utmost respect to Mama Earth. If Mama Earth give you something, then you return it back to Mama Earth, or try to do as much as you can to reduce your carbon footprint. Example, let's say you have an offering to Saint Expedite, okay? And you set it out for a few days and it's time to dispose of the offering. Take a bread and give it, like put it outside or put it to some water, return it back to the earth. Don't just just disrespect the planet. Just try to think about it like that, okay? Okay, what does Tony say? Tony said, I appreciate that you don't have a ton of people reading your emails. My email was extremely personal. Yes, I don't trust people like that. Call it what you want, but I don't. Oh, speaking of which, I have to say a thank you for a gift that I received. This that I'm wearing, and I'm going to try not to let it fall down, y'all. But I have on this beautiful, now this was supposed to be a wall tapestry, but in Africa, The women wear these and we call them different names. This one is gorgeous. Look at this. I received this in the mail from a beautiful soul. I don't know if it's okay to say her name, so I'm not going to say her name on here, but she knows who she is. She knows exactly who she is. And she gave that to me. She sent it to me. It was a surprise. I went and checked my mail and saw it there. And I was just very happy. I love surprises. You guys, I do. And it don't even have to be no expensive surprise. I'm a cheap bitch. I love handmade gifts because I feel like that if you took your time and your energy to make something with me in mind, that just touches and warms my heart. And I'm so thankful. Thank you guys very much. Hi, Dejeen, baby. Hi, sweetheart. Let's see. I did the National Geographic DNA test and it came back with a paternal match. Ooh, check you out. Yeah, Will, yeah. If that's a direct relative of yours, a DNA blood relative, you might want to go ahead and add Tun Ankh Aman to your altar. Yes. That's your blood relative. Oh wow, that's interesting. Oh my gosh. I did mine too. Mine came back to West Africa. So yours went back to East. Interesting. Yes, you would add him to your ancestor altar. And just give him offerings and work a relationship with him. That's amazing. Congratulations. You know, if you haven't gotten your DNA tested, I highly recommend you guys do. Thank you very much, Dejeen. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. I highly recommend you guys do because you'd be surprised. You'd be very, very, very much surprised on where you come from. I found out that I have family all over the globe that are direct DNA relatives of mine. Wow, I was very, very shocked by that. Motherfuckers in Turkey are direct relatives of mine in Turkey. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Any other questions I have? Any other? Come on, you guys, talk to me. Talk to me. Let me drop the link again. My mailing address. Hold on, let me put it in. There you go. That's my mailing address. It's also on my website too. It's also on my website. Okay, Archana Rana. That's cute. You said you have a court case. What's your court case about? And when is your court case? African Witch Bitch is a red chain breaker, kind of the same as a golden green. Yes, it is, baby. Yes. Yes, you can. You can use either or. You can use either or. Long as it's a chain breaker. Long as it and you anoint it with the right herbs, the right oils, and the right intent. You damn skippy it is, sweetheart. Break that chain. A lot of people need to do that. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I could be better, but I'm just so happy that you're on, because there's so many of us that need someone like you.
Talk to me. What's going on with you?
And it's cold as fuck here in New York. I mean, like, you can't even sleep here. It's so cold and windy. Not even the cats are out. It's that cold.
Wow. And I'm
But
complaining about the weather here. I'm complaining.
what I wanted to reach, what I wanted to reach out to you about, Queen, was I've been with my significant other for 3 years.
Expect a low of 51 degrees.
She said it's 58 degrees. I was bitching and moaning about 58 degrees. So I don't know what y'all temperature is.
24.
I'm staying in the house. No way.
And it's going to be even colder tomorrow morning.
Ugh. Sorry.
But I used to live in Indianapolis, so I shouldn't even be complaining because it used to get like -4 there. So, and I'm originally from New York, but I wanted to reach out to you about my current significant other. I've been with for 3 years. He's 50. I'm 40. I'm 48. I did the truth spell, and I also did a honey jar, which I just put in the window because it's cold as fuck for me to go outside.
Okay.
And He was homeless when I met him, and I didn't know he was homeless. He was a very well-known entertainer. And I always asked him, I said, did you ever participate in the Illuminati or anything like that? Because most of the people he performed with are either dead or just not around anymore.
Okay.
And he drinks excessively. He has nightmares in his sleep. And right now he's out in the street. I don't understand. Like, I'm trying to help him, but he keeps going back to the same area where you ended up in the intensive care unit. When he gets drunk so bad he can't remember like where his wallet is, where his watch is, where his personal belongings. And I said, I think you're going back to the devil's den. Why would you go somewhere and you ended up in an intensive care unit and you don't know how you ended up there? Why would you go back to places where you were cut across the back of your neck and your hand? Me, I would stay away from places like that. And I just don't understand. I said, why don't you sit down and talk to me and tell me what's on your mind? I did the truth spell. I boiled up all that shit you said to buy. I bought it. I drank it. He drank it. I did a honey jar, which is in the window, because like I said, it's if I take it outside, somebody might come along and pick it up, make some tea or some shit out of it. So I love him to death. And like I said, he has one child. I have one child. His daughter's 25. My son is 16. I don't want to pursue the issue of having a child with him with my old ass. I'm at 48, so I'm really pushing it as we speak. He's out in the street. I don't understand it. Like, he'll be okay for like a week or so. And I had some alcohol from my father, some Ray and nephew, which I cook with. And I also had it on the ancestral altar. And I looked the other day and the seal was cracked on it. So I said, oh shit. You did. I said, you didn't drink my father's Ray and nephew, did you? And he says, no, why would I? Because I said, as soon as I looked, I noticed right away the seal was cracked. And Ray and nephew, when you open it, you smell it right away because I cook with it. And I said, oh, you added water to it, because he's done that before, where he's put water in the Ray and nephew and put it back in the refrigerator. So my whole thing is, I think he has potential to get back to performing and entertaining as old as he is, but something's eating him up inside and he will not tell me. He just says, well, I just have to fight these demons and devils. He fights with himself in his sleep. It scares the shit out of me, because I'm like, I don't understand why you would want to be out in the street. It's like 15 degrees, and I tried to help him for the last 3 years, but I told his family, and I also had a talk with myself, and I said, so it's been 3 years, I just gotta let it go, because when he drinks, he gets very violent when he drinks. So like, I'm talking about violent, like bust windows and stuff like that. And then he'll say like, I don't remember doing that. That wasn't me. That wasn't my character. I said, look at the damn window. You can see you did it. And nobody did it but you. So my whole thing is, I'm tired of feeling remorseful for him for something he doesn't even realize that he's doing himself. Like I said, I did the truth jar to see what's eating him up, because I think something might have happened prior to us being together, the 3 years prior, with him traveling and being in the music industry. He must have saw something that only he would know what he saw, and he doesn't want to reveal it. I don't know what it is, but it's something where I don't want to pursue or waste any more of my precious time, because I'm no spring chicken on somebody that can't be honest and forthcoming with me and say, yeah, this is what it is. It is what it is. Tell me now before we get married. Tell me now before we have any children, because I've been married before. He hasn't. And I said, I need to know what's eating you up, what's tearing you up inside, that you will fight and have an argument, a full-fledged argument with yourself. He'll curse, he'll scream, he'll punch the pillow. He'll like knock me out of the bed. I'm like, oh no, you can't disturb my sleep, because this is New York City, the city I never sleep. And I hardly get any sleep with him next to me, So now I was driving where he hangs out, and he's running up and down the street, in the middle of the street. If I didn't know who he was, I would have hit him. He's just that out of control. He's like the judge, jury, and executioner. He's not even in court.
Well, it sounds to me like you got all the answers. It is not your job to be his rehabilitation center.
Right. And I know I watched the video and you touched on this earlier, because he has been in rehabilitation and he walked out like the exit door. You feel like, I don't need to be here. I don't have these issues. I said, it's more than just alcohol that's bothering you. It's something else that's crawling up your ass and coming out the wrong way. And it's not alcohol. So I told him, I said, I know, because I was with an addict for 16 years. And I said, I divorced him, my son's father. My son is now 16 years old. And I said, there's definitely something wrong that's eating you up from the inside out. And if you don't try to like do something about it, try to have some kind of revelation about it, what it is, how it started and how you're going to end. There's no ifs, ands, and buts. Either it is what it is, or you just leave me the hell alone,
I agree with you. Do you feel like that you've been drawn back to him over and over again?
I feel like I've just been making myself a pity party to him, because when he's sober,
Yeah.
he'll give you the shirt off his back. He's a humble giant. He's 6 feet tall, and he has a sweet soul about him. But when he's drinking, I don't even want to be in the same room with him. There's been times where we've gone places together, and I pulled off and left him in the middle of the street, rain and snow. Just pulled off and left him there. So you want to argue, and you want to act all ignorant and stupid? Do it by yourself. Entertain yourself. I said, I'm not out in the streets to have, entertainment for New York City. We got enough problems as it is here. So right now, I don't know where he is. And his family, like the mother and the father, it's like they only like me not because I'm the girlfriend of 3+ years. They like me because they know when he's around me, they have some sense of security that he's not out there getting hurt or injured. Because like I said, when he's drunk, people rob him. They hit him. They assault him. As big as he is, it's like he becomes helpless. But with me, he just very, aggressive. He has no control over himself around me. And I love him to death, but I rather love him than, to death.
Okay, well, baby, I just got to tell you, what I highly recommend is that you do a cord cutting spell, so that you can cut it off, cut your emotional tie with him, because he got a lot of issues, and unless you're willing to put that backpack on full of bricks and deal with it, you should walk away. He has a clear addiction, and there's just no way. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. Especially you drinking my ancestor alcohol, I probably would have went the hell off. But I understand your frustration.
I did. That's why he's not here.
I highly recommend that you contemplate and seriously consider doing a cord cutting spell or a cut and clear. They call it different things. It's pretty much the same thing. Cord cutting spell.
Yeah.
And if he were on the line, I would tell him to work an amethyst crystal and to do some skull candle work on himself. But he has to want it, and you can't want it more than he do. Because you're just going to be bashing your head up against the wall, walking in circles, and that's no way to live. You deserve better than that.
Yes, and I am going to have better than that. I'm going to live and be very prosperous, and I'm going to, do whatever I need to do to keep looking 40 plus, not 50, 60 plus, because it's a lot of baggage, there's a lot of turmoil, and, me still being young and being with someone 50 that only wants to have sex like once or twice a month. I said, you know what? I don't feel like he's cheating on me at all. I just feel like you're cheating on me, whatever you're drinking or whatever you're doing. That's buying a lot of his attention. And I can't put myself on hold like that.
Ain't it true that when you are drunk, that your dick don't work?
That's true. We had those problems early on when he first met.
I knew it. His peen don't get hard for. See, oh baby, no, you too young and too cute.
Thank you. We had that problem early on when we first met, and then like after like 2 years, I finally got it to working. I gave him like certain roots, saw pimento and baba roots and different roots to help him. So now it's working. But the fact that he wants to sleep and drink, it's like it's just like defeating the purpose,
Yeah, his penis will work better if he just chill with the alcohol, but you can't force a person.
That's true. I think it's more than the alcohol. I think he saw something in the industry. He was friends with Puff Daddy. He also was friends with Heavy D, who passed away. He also met Janet Jackson. He also met Mariah Carey. I didn't know all these things when I met him because I probably would have went another way at the function. But people told me from the beginning, they said he's a handful. And then some man walked by and said, "Excuse me, miss, he's 2 handfuls."
So he's probably using alcohol to cope. Either way it go, that's way too much of a burden that I would highly recommend that you do a
That's
cord
what I
cutting
told
ritual.
him, and I said I can't deal with it. My dad died when he was 46 from drinking. He worked 2 jobs, some alcohol. I went to high school and I came home and he was gone, just like that.
Mm.
So I said, age is not the factor. What you put in your temple has to come out, and that's what I tell him. Whether you want to hear it or not, there's an enter and there's an exit. So
I
I
hear
don't
you.
know.
Well, you do
I
that. You consider doing that cord cutting ritual next time I come live. You tap in so I can know how it go.
yes, I will.
All righty. Good night, baby, and try to stay warm.
Thank you, Queen.
All right. Bye bye. Boy, I tell you, they say that men who drink, that your penis just won't get hard. Like if you're, and I'm not talking about regular alcohol, like you might have a glass of wine, or maybe you're on a drunken night with your boys in Vegas. I'm talking about habitual alcoholic, that you will have a strong case of the whiskey dick. I don't know. I don't date alcoholics. And I don't know if whiskey dick is a thing. Ladies, hit the chat. Is whiskey dick a thing? Talk to me. Sounds to me like old boy is using alcohol to cope because he done seen something. He done experienced something. He done been through some things, and that's his coping. A lot of people self-soothe by using alcohol, drugs, food, whatever. People do. I shade to that though. Hey, baby.
I'm already.
You here? What's up? How you doing, Hannah?
Bitch, how are you?
Yes. How are you? I'm good, babe. I like your hat. It's all glitterily. I like that.
Child, I really didn't think I was coming on just right now. I tried to smack it on real quick so your audience would see how terrible I look. But um, I just came across your channel like 2 weeks ago. And first I want to tell you that I adore how giving you are. Like all the stuff that you're sharing is amazing how you just let it all out because people don't do that
Thank
at
you.
all. They don't. My question, I have a few, but I know you have a lot of people probably waiting for you. Um, when it comes down to spirituality, I just tapped into a gift where
Mm-hmm.
I can read you. You know those medicine balls where you just use to relax, like the still medicine balls. I would
Mm-hmm.
just shuffle cards, regular random cards, just because I like the sound of the cards, just cause. And one day they fell out and I saw like a whole story. I always could, if I'm in a room with you and you're feeling some type of way, I can almost like read your feelings, not your thoughts, but I could read your feelings. But now I'm able to like literally read cards. I'm not into um like witchcraft or anything like that, or just even African spirituality because I don't know about it. So
Mm-hmm.
I would never tamper with anything that I know because I feel like there's a low key unspoken initiation before you could do certain things. Even though some people don't say that, some people just be like, you could do it. But I'm
That
just,
depends on the practice. If you're talking about voodoo, it's debatable. A lot of people say you have to be initiated, and initiations, excuse me, cost a lot of money. I'm on the fence, and let me tell you why. Not only because I'm a cheap ass bitch, that's beside the point. I don't understand why people are out here charging an arm and a leg and all your coochie hair for some shit that you're born into. The
yeah.
fact that you are an African melanin means that that's automatically your birthright. So why the hell is this person over here trying to charge me $5,000 to be initiated
Mhm.
into some shit? I just don't agree with that. But that's just me. And a lot of people are on the fence. They're saying you have to be. I have never been initiated into voodoo. Like I said, I'm on the fence, but I do work with a lot of voodoo deities, and they fucks with me.
Mhm. But
So
that's why I feel like it's like a spiritual thing. Like it's like it came to you. I don't know, but I don't mean like initiated where you gotta get blood cutting chickens and shit like that. I don't know. I feel like it's like like an unspoken spiritual thing within inside of you. Like you could tap into certain gifts
mm,
because you were gifted that by your source or your deities or your ancestors. Not so much the whole.
okay, all right,
So
and I hear you now. But let me
Mhm.
tell you something. Once you open yourself and you start on the groundwork, and the deities will pick, there's like a gajillion deities. They'll pick, that's the one I want to fuck with. They'll pick and then they'll call out to you. You'll feel the tug of them wanting to work with you. So if you're talking about that as a form of initiation, for lack of a better word, yeah, the deities will call out to you. You'll be sleeping in your bed and you'll have a dream of a deity telling you, hey, I want to work with you. Or you'll have a dream. You're like, what does that mean? First thing I'm going to tell you is feed them. Pour
Yeah.
libation, call their name, give them an offering. They want to work with you. They're calling you. You don't have to answer the call, but if you want to answer the call, they're saying that you're welcome to come talk to them. You might be outside, walking around outside at the beach, at the park. All of a sudden, 3 and 4 bees will land on your arm and you're not scared. Normally, you probably will be freaked the fuck out, but you're like, whoa. All of a sudden, you smell honey. That's Oshun. She wants to work with you.
I've
Get
been
feed her.
smelling.
Hmm? Go ahead, baby.
I'm sorry, and I'm about to get off. Just two more things. That's it.
Hmm.
My son is autistic, right? But he's nonverbal, but he can hear things. He got these two little holes in his ear. He can hear things, right? And he'll be talking to stuff around the house. And I've gone through spiritual attack and stuff like that. But I'm gonna get to that too. But I've been smelling like this old scent, like like how old people smell. And I'm
Hmm.
not sure if that's good because I
Does
don't.
your baby connect with with them? Does he talk, laugh, giggle, play?
Yeah,
Does
but
he,
sometimes he gets afraid.
then I would think that that was an ancestor trying to reach out to him. How old is your baby?
5.
Yeah, he's at that age. Ancestors were reaching out, talking to him. It's not a scary thing. And if you really feel like that it's something negative, cleanse your home and speak in like an authoritative voice, saying anything that is not welcome, that is not peaceful, that is not harmonious, get out of the space. You are not welcome. And they'll leave. If you like frankincense bomb, put some black salt down, whatever, they'll leave. But for the most part, it is 90% telling you it's probably an ancestor, and that you may or may not know. You have people that have passed on in your life, but you might have distant ancestors that you've never met, and they're connecting with the baby. So if
Okay.
he doesn't know, then yeah, he would be scared. But for the most part, they just want to talk to him and play. And children do that, especially 5 and younger. They
Okay.
play with deities. They play with ancestors all the time. You ever see babies laying up and they're giggling and they're looking around the room?
Mhm.
Or a 1 year old, you would think that that's an imaginary friend, or a 2 or 3 year old. That's not an
No.
imaginary friend, baby.
No.
That's an ancestor
No.
talking to that
No.
baby. So
Yeah.
yeah, don't be scared. Don't excuse me. Don't be
Go ahead,
scared.
stretch out, shoot, let the coochie out, everything.
Yeah, that's what I would tell you to do, babe.
Okay, last thing, I swear to God, everybody that's waiting, last thing. I've been spiritually attacked, right? Where I had a snake in my house, and I was getting one day a fly came out, right? Killed the bitch. Next time a fly came, right after that, another fly. Killed that shit. Another fly after that. I mean, back to back to back. Until the last fly was spraying the shit out of it. Like, who sent you, nigga? Sorry, excuse me, to everybody else. I'm like, who sent you? And then it was no more. But I was like going through so much stuff. Like my body was so heavy. I was so tired, everything. And this was after I was dealing with this guy, this Spanish cat. Is there any way that that you can know who's attacking you specifically? Do you know?
Uh,
Can you
yes and
do
yes,
that?
but let me tell you, snakes are not a bad sign in hoodoo. I know in Christianity teaches snakes are evil because of the whole. I want you to research that.
It
Do a
was a
quick Google
poison
search.
snake. It was a fucking copper snake.
Okay. But I'm here to tell you that they're not bad signs in African spirituality. Snakes are not bad at all. At all. Now, if you feel like there's some negative energy, there's a couple of ways you can handle it. 3, A, you can get a reading and find out what it do and what it don't. B, you can reverse that shit and send it right back to the motherfucker who sent it to you. C, you can just stop the evil. You don't have to send shit back. You just want it to stop. Those are 3
Mm-hmm.
things. One, I highly recommend you do either way. Whichever course you take, whether it be to stop the evil or send it back, find out who the fuck did it. If you want to know. I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a damn if it was my mama, the Queen of England, or the president. If you sending some negative shit my way, I'm gonna send that shit right on back to you and fuck the horse your mama made to raise you. That's just me. But I'm a petty ass bitch. I'm a petty ass bitch. You may not be a petty ass bitch. I'm a petty ass bitch. So you can get a reading and find out who did it, or you can just send it back and be like, fuck who did it. I don't care. Don't send no negative shit my way. But you also have to make sure you are up on your protection game and protect your home. Protection goes in many different forms. You have to keep your home safe and protect it. You have to. And that just should be some shit that you do, like you wake up and brush your teeth in the morning, like you take a shower before you go to work type shit. It's routine. Protect. And it's not only spiritual attack, protect. Don't get me wrong. It's not just, I got to protect myself from spiritual attacks. No, it's any kind of negativity. That fat ass bitch on your job who always hating on you type shit, always got some shit to say. That's not magic related, but the bitch is negative, you know? Send that shit back or stop it just to keep yourself cleansed and at peace. It's maintenance, baby.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna let you go because I know you got a bunch of people who want to talk to you. Thank you so much
You
for
are
like.
welcome.
I'm such a
You
fan
are
now.
welcome. Mwah, bye.
Bye.
Why, hello, CC baby. CC baby. Going once, going twice. Okay. I guess she might have walked away. Shit, I'm gonna leave her in for a minute while I answer these damn questions. I know you guys have been asking me shit, but y'all know that I have a big ass mouth and I like to run my mouth, okay? Y'all get it, right? So if I'm in a rant and I'm running my mouth, please forgive me that I don't see your question in the chat, okay? CC, you here, baby? I'm here. I'm waiting for you.
I've got my mum here with me, so it's not me right now. It's my mum because I showed her your channel and I've been speaking to her about you, and she said that next time she would like to come on. So I decided to let her go on there today.
Why, hello, mommy. How are you?
Well, thank you, and you?
I'm well, mommy. How is everything? You guys are across the pond. You're in England, right?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. All right. So how may I help you guys?
I just want to ask you, over 20 years I've been in this country, and I met somebody when I first came in this country, and I get pregnant for him like 3 months later, and I get pregnant with twins, a boy and a girl twins. And up to that day, he's living around the corner where I'm living, and he never come to see them or nothing, not a word, and he don't even know their name. He don't although I try my best to let him see the children, but he never come and he never look at. They'll be 20 in 3 months time.
And he has never connection with the children?
No, although when I give birth I bring the children to him, and he never, up to that day, he never. Not a penny, not a penny, not nothing, not nothing.
And you never tried to, mom, you never tried to deny him the children, right?
Never. At first I get pregnant, I tell him, and I give birth, and up to this day, I never see him, and he's living around the corner, just around the corner. I never stop him. I never take action. I never stop him. I even pay for him to take a blood test if he had doubt or nothing, and he still didn't do nothing.
Mommy, is he married?
I don't really know about his relationship with anybody, but after I met him with two big sons, and after that he had two other daughters. So my children is older than the two other daughters.
So after your set, he still went on to have more children that he looks after, but he doesn't look after your. So he looks after his other children.
But he look after all his other children. And but the twins he don't, and he still have sons and daughters, and my children is living where they living around, and you never know what will happen. It's one day, yeah.
Yeah, mommy,
Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Now, in regards to the children, they're 20. Have they tried to reach out on their own?
Yeah, they're trying. He reject my son when he was like 16. He was having a lot of problem because of the dad. I think he was having all those problem issue. So when they give him a mentor in the school, the first thing he asks the mentor to help him find the dad, and the dad is just there, and up to now the mentor can't get through to him. So he don't give up, but he's trying to get contact with the brothers and sisters. Yeah, we want a relationship with the dad. He's behind the dad. 24. One day he take his money and he went to cut his hair. The man take the money from him. The dad take the 10 pound from him.
Mommy,
Yeah.
sour his life. He deserves no good thing to come to him if he turns his back on his children. And it's not like you're keeping the kids. You want him to have a relationship with the children.
Yeah, and they also want a relationship with him. Certain times you see them, he walks straight past them, and my son come in and tell me, "Mommy, I see my dad. He's driving his car, and he just drive past me every morning. I see him every morning, and that hurtful. It hurts." But the twin girl don't talk too much about it because I know she's hurting. But the twin boy has want a relationship with him. I try my best. I do everything. The
It's
mentor
not
don't
you,
come.
mommy, mommy, mommy,
Mhm.
mommy, mommy. It's not you. It's not you. It's not you. He's making a conscious choice. And the children
Yeah,
have done nothing wrong. You've done nothing
yeah.
wrong. I say
Mm-hmm.
sour his life.
Mm-hmm.
He has no right to treat those children that way. He
Mm-hmm.
has no right to treat you that way. You didn't make those babies by yourself.
No. Mm-hmm.
So he did that to you. Sour his life.
Frank. Uh, um. Yes. Thank you. But I don't know.
What else do you want to say?
What else you'll have to say?
Yeah, sour in his life is the
Um.
best thing.
um Thanks for
Your advice.
what?
Your advice,
Mommy,
yes.
Thanks for your advice. Thanks for your advice.
you're welcome, mommy.
We will
Mm.
keep you updated with this as well.
Okay. I
Mhm.
love your mom. I love her.
And
I
I love you
love your mom.
too. I love you too.
Ma-
Yeah.
mommy, are
Yeah.
you from Nigeria?
No.
We're from the Caribbean.
Okay. Okay. What part?
We're from St. Lucia.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Cece,
Yeah.
Yes.
show mommy my
Yes.
sour jar video.
Yes, I will do that. We're definitely gonna work on this together, and then we're gonna keep you updated. Because
Please.
I was telling her that I think you would have
Fine.
said the same thing as well. He made that decision on his own.
Hmm.
And what's worse is I've witnessed him walking straight past them as well, not acknowledging them, and I think that's ridiculous.
I agree with you, Cece. Yes. Teach mommy that video and you guys check back in, okay?
Yes, definitely,
Okay.
definitely. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Bye.
You know what, y'all? I'm sorry, but people got the game real messed up when they purposely go out of their way to hurt children. If this man doubted paternity, mommy said that she will give the money for the DNA test. That's all you got to do is swab your cheek, you bastard. And if the kids come back, they're yours, they're yours. He didn't even want to do that. He's too lazy to spit. Are y'all listening to me? This fool is too sorry and lazy to spit. And you know why he didn't want the DNA test? Let me tell y'all why that bastard didn't want the DNA test. Because he knew those children were his and he'd be held responsible. That's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. I just don't understand. I'm sorry, y'all. I sour his life, mommy. Hi, Luna Love. I'm sorry. I'm finna get back onto the questions, y'all. My apology. Let me drop the link one more time just in case people want to tap in. Y'all go right on ahead and tap in if you want. Now, I'm back to the questions. Luna, baby. Luna Love says, African Witch Bitch, do you need a personal concern for a sour jar? Nope, you don't. The only concern you need is a just reason and intent. And you go from there. That right there is your catalyst. You have to have a good reason. I always tell people this. You always have to have you don't just sour people because the sky is blue. You don't sour people because the grass is green. You make sure you have a justifiable reason to give them that work. I'm just saying. That's what you do. Absolutely, baby. Absolutely. Just a deadbeat. Absolutely. Okay, Courtney. Courtney Laster says, me and my fiance wants to share an ancestor altar. Is that a good idea? No, no, and hell no. And the reason why I'm saying that, Courtney, baby, is because you and your fiance are not direct blood relatives. The only time that it's okay to share an ancestor altar is if you have a sibling and y'all both have the same mama and same daddy. You know what I mean? I would not share ancestor with my mom because my mom has no, I would not do that because I still have my dad's side of the family that my mom is not a direct blood relative of. Your fiance may be married to you, but that's fine and dandy, but you guys have two different ancestral lines, or four different rather, because you have from your mom and dad and he have from his mommy and daddy. So I suggest that if you guys are going to move in the same home together, that you guys have two separate ancestor altars. That's my suggestion. You guys might can share the same working altar, meaning this is not your ancestor altar. This is an altar that you work where you both feed a deity together. Let's say you want to petition Saint Expedite for that new home loan and y'all want to do it together. You can feed him together, or if he comes through, then you guys can put the pound cake or whatever offering you want to give him on the altar together. That's fine. But an actual ancestor altar, I do not recommend you guys share one, baby. I would not do that. Okay? Quinn, you said, is playing with my money a justified reason? You goddamn Skippy it is. People got the game twisted, Quinn. They sit and let me tell you why they got the game twisted. Y'all know I'm finna go into a rant. Excuse the hell out of me. They come up to you and they borrow money or borrow a service or whatever the case may be, and they have the most humble heart and energy. But when it's time to pay up, now all of a sudden motherfuckers don't want to return no phone call. Now all of a sudden they don't want to live up to their end of the bargain, their deal. Or now they get an attitude with you asking for your money back or for you to be paid. They don't have that same energy when they needed it. Yes, sour their life. Sour their fucking life. Because I've been on the back end where I've loaned out money and helped people when I didn't have to do it. And they were like, please, can I? And they were all talking like this. But the second I'm like, it is the third. You said you were going to pay me on the third. Now it's like, damn, you want your funky ass $20? My $20 wasn't funky when you needed it. Why is it funky now? You understand what I mean? Quinn, sour their life. Shit. You can use a picture. You can use a name. You don't have to use a picture. I write, if you don't have a picture, you can if you have one. But if you don't, write their name on a piece of paper and stick it in there. Both are effective. Exactly. That's the part. That part right there, Hannah. You feel me? Because when they needed the money, they didn't come up to me and be like, hey, can I borrow funky $20 from you? No. They were like, hey, can I borrow $20? I don't have no gas. I get paid in a few days. I need some gas. But then when I wanted, there you go again with wanting your funky ass $20. It smelled fine when you needed it. But now it's a funky ass $20. And you know what? I wouldn't even resort to putting somebody in a jar over $20, but it's not even about the money. It's the principle. You don't treat people like that. Thank you, baby. Devontae, thank you, sweetheart. If you need to talk to me, Devontae, I'm putting the link in the chat. Click in. Thank you, Quinn. Thank you, sweetheart, for the super chat. I appreciate that, baby. Thank you very much. So I don't understand that. Somebody spreading rumors about you, Lunar? An ex going around spreading rumors? That all depends on you. That all depends on you. Now, there's a few ways you can handle that situation, baby. You can A, do a shut the hell up spell. B, do a return to sender, send that negative ass shit right back to him. Or C, you could sour his fucking life. It all depends, baby, on what type of rumors he's saying. That all depends. Thank you very, very much, Jessica, baby. Thank you so much. That all depends on what the person is saying. If they're just saying stupid shit like the ex, like you dumped the ex because the ex was broke and he had whiskey dick and you wasn't trying to mess with him no more and you just done, and he's like, man, she broke up with me because I wouldn't spend time with her, like talking shit. It's a basic ass bullshit ass rumor. Ignore that shit, whatever. But if he's saying some stuff that's hella fucked up that could fuck with your money, that's straight out all out lies, or lying on you about some stuff that could land you in custody, like it depends on the severity, boo boo. It all depends. And you have to decide how you want to go about it. You know what I mean? Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ajama Idol, Ajama Idol, thank you very much for the super chat, baby. So it all just depends on what they trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you have a bee following you? I would give an offering to Oshun. She wants to talk to you. Are you okay? When you see that bee, you're not scared of it, are you? You're not scared. You're not. It's not fear. It's just like, because a lot of people are hella scared of bees. I'm not scared of bees. But baby, you never know. Yeah, he could have a funky ass case of the whiskey dick. You know what I'm saying? Mean back titties, and now she just don't want to be with him no more. You know what I'm saying? Hannah is done, and now he want to go around telling everybody and talking crap. Baby, please. But you know, it all just depends. I got a beauty backstage, y'all. She's so cute. Look at her fluffy cheeks. All right, I'm bringing her in. You know what I'm saying? Hello, Nita.
Hi.
Now she just don't want to be with you no more.
Hi.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, I need you to close out of the YouTube because I can hear an echo, baby.
Is
Baby,
it
please.
this one?
Or melt it or mute it. Oh, no, not that one. You closed out of StreamYard. No, Nita, not you don't close out of StreamYard, baby. Close out of or mute YouTube. Come back in, Nita. I'm waiting for you. Yep, I had that same thing today. G family, I kid you not. I kid you not. I was at the dealership and it was cold, colder than some witch's titties in a brass bra outside. And I'll be damned if I didn't see a bee on my windshield, which lets me know that it's time for me to feed Oshun again. So I understand, baby. Don't be scared if you see bees. Don't be scared. Okay? For real, colder than a witch's titty in a brass bra outside, freezing. Oh, is that what he doing, Luna? Gossiping with your friends and calling you Jezebel? Oh, of course, that's the first thing a fuck boy would do. Luna, your ex is a fuck boy. He's out there because you're not with him, because you don't want him, because you've moved on. Now he wanted to besmirch your name in a sexual manner. Sour his life, Luna. Sour his life. If it was some stupid ass bullshit rumor, I would tell you to ignore him. Sour his life, baby. Fuck him. Hi, Nita.
Hi.
How you doing, baby?
Happy. I'm fine. How about yourself?
I'm well. Talk to me.
I'm nervous, but oh my god, I've been dying to do this. But so I have a 2-year-old and her father. Oh my god. I've been knowing him since I was 11, but we've been in a relationship for maybe 3.5 years. We broke up September 27th, but ever since, like, it's been nothing but infidelity. He's a narcissist at his worst, and like now, his thing is, he tries to keep in contact with me, which I don't want to deal with him on no grounds. But I have a daughter with him, so I try to do right. He wanted a DNA test all of a sudden, which kind of struck me kind of sour, because it's like, okay, why would you question my daughter when you know that that's your daughter? But to each his own. But now it's like he's going around slandering my name so bad. I'm talking about he's telling people, oh baby, he's telling people that, oh, if I leave her, she's gonna have me locked up. And I said, well, we're not together, so that's not true. And I broke into his car. I'm this crazy bitch. You know, it's just so much stuff. And then his entire family, we don't get along because of him. It's like I did the sour jar. I tried everything. And I don't know if it's because he's a narcissist that nothing is kind of working, but I don't want to be bothered with him, but I don't want to take my daughter from him either because she loves her dad. However, I feel like he's not healthy for her. Something is wrong with him. Like when I say hate has gotten so real on my end, it's like I hate you. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he did put a lot of damage there with the infidelity because I went the extra mile for him. I did everything I could for him. And it's like now it's time to pay. But I don't know what else to do. It's like, leave me the hell alone. Like, he won't leave me alone. And it's crazy because he told me, well, we have a daughter. We have to keep in contact. No, the hell we don't.
Okay. First and foremost, I have a question. How long ago has it been since you did the sour jar?
It was back in maybe November, December.
It hasn't been long enough. Have you shown any signs that his life is being soured?
Well, he told me he had a car accident, which was something that I did implement in that sour jar. He did tell me that he had a car accident, but it's like that was the only thing that I could see. Oh, he lacking work right now, but it's just like, okay, nigga, what else?
Okay. I mean, and what was the reason you put him in a jar?
Because,
I gotta ask.
We had a deep, hard argument, and it got to the point it was so disrespectful, and it was like, he was telling his family things, and I got people telling me all types of things, and then I actually heard him while I was on a phone call speaking very, very bad about me. And I said, now if I ask him, did he say these things, he's going to deny it. But I can literally hear him myself because his messy cousin called me and had me on the speaker where I can hear everything. And it was just like, I'm tired of playing with you. I'm tired of playing with her. I threw both of them in the jar because it was just like, okay, we're not going to do this. The whole thing was, I don't want to deal. I'm 37 years old. I don't have no time to be playing with nobody.
You threw his cousin in the sour jar just because she let you hear a phone call?
It was more things than that. I don't like being involved in drama. I don't like it. But for her, I'm a very sincere person. I don't like being taken for granted. So, I try to support everybody and everything they do. I never get it back. I feel like I'm the black sheep of my family. But for her, the cousin, I felt like she was my cousin. But when she started doing foul things, sleeping with somebody that was actually trying to connect with me, it was just like, this is what we're doing? You going back and forth playing both sides with your cousin, which is my child's father, and then me. And I couldn't do that. I just couldn't do it. It was...
You had a dude you were talking to and she went and slept with him?
Yes. And lied to me and told me, oh, I haven't talked to him. I haven't never seen, all this. I haven't. So I asked him, do you know her? Do you know her phone number? He said, yeah, send me the phone number. Send me a picture of her laying in the bed with her breast showing and her nightgown. And I sent it to her. And she said, well, yeah, we used to talk, but it ain't nothing like that. The whole point is, you knew that was somebody that was interested in me. And this just happened in September, but she knew about him in June. So it's like you had enough time to know who I was dealing with or attempting to deal with, but that's foul. And you lied and told me that, oh, I don't know him, didn't talk to him, but the proof is here. The proof is there. So now you're trying to clean up.
I'm sorry. I don't understand these hoes. She knew that this was a dude that you were interested in. Yes. You talked to her. You know how we do, we bitches. Hey, there's this dude I like. And she went and backdoored and slept with dude.
She's friends with him on Facebook. Everything it's this website called POF, Plenty of Fish. I guess it's like a dating website.
Yep, I know it. Don't ask me how.
She was on there, sent me messages that he sent to her and deleted what she said to him. But like I told her, on his end, he didn't know that I knew you until I told him. But you knew about him. you know, and for you to go and do the things that you did, even like I told her, you can tell me y'all didn't sleep together, but guess what? You might as well have it, because even you inboxing him pictures of you knowing that this is somebody that I was interested in, that was interested in me, that's bounds for like dismissal, period, point blank. That's a boundary you don't cross. So.
Sis, let me tell you, that's some foul ass shit. And a lot of people don't understand bitch code. And let me clarify for the cheap seats in the back. Ladies, gentlemen, just mute your phone for a minute. I'm talking to the ladies. There's a thing called the bitch code, meaning this. There's a different rules in the bitch code, i.e., I will never talk to, kiss, make out with, touch, get romantically involved with anybody one of my bitches ever messed with. That goes for their ex, their baby daddy. He's off limits. If she's ever talked to him, dated him, that's just me. A lot of people don't float with the bitch code, and they like to custom fit the bitch code. You have fucking bitches who is best bitches, who's fucking their best bitch's husband.
Yes.
I don't get it.
I mean, it's a rumor going around right now that my child father and this same cousin is messing around. I don't know what the hell to believe. I mean, they family cut like that, but at this point, it's just leave me alone. And I tell them all the time, you know, I'm gonna sit back for so long and let you say, throw your little shade with your subliminal messages and all that. But then I know how much power I got. I'm gonna come for that ass, and I try to be so cordial. But then when you know, when time is up, time is up. I don't have time to play, and that's my child's father. But it's just like, nigga, now I'm on your ass, because if I say leave me alone, just do that. Leave me alone. I mean, I don't know.
It's due to good father.
No, no. He take care of everybody else's kids, but I mean, this is the type of guy. He told the prosecutor guy, you know, I think I'm her father. He got tricked into being somebody else's play daddy or whatnot. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But now he ain't her daddy, but he is my daughter's daddy. And he's not. No, everything my daughter has, I supply it. He don't. Like today, he called and wanted to talk to her, but it's like, you want to talk to her for what? To see what I'm doing? Hell no.
Okay, so
he don't know the difference from time. No, he's not active at all. He don't know the difference between taking care of the family you came from opposed to the family you made. He has it mixed up, and I tell him all the time, my daughter is about to be 3 years old next month. She needs her daddy. However, if you're not healthy for her, I'm not going to allow you to be in her life, and you're not healthy for her. But he is not active. He's on the deadbeat list. He's like number one. It's bad. It's bad.
Okay. Wow. Has he taken the DNA test?
No, because of the coronavirus, it's a slow process now. But I've told him we can go buy one. And he was like, no, that's my daughter. But you just told the prosecutor something. He's a whole case study. I don't know what to do with him. It's just like he won't go away.
Because it seems like that he want to have control over you, and he want to use the baby to get. Is that true?
Yes.
Because that's what I'm hearing right now.
Yes, and that's
that he throughout. Okay, what I'm hearing right now is throughout your whole relationship, it was all about control.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Ashe ancestors. Ashe. Okay. All right. I would go through the courts with his ass, and I do I do court case work so that you can get what you deserve. Yeah. You bring a child in this world, you got to be financially responsible for the child. I want you to be honest with what I'm about to ask you. Do you still have any romantic feelings? Do you want to rekindle with this man?
No. I'm not gonna lie. I used to feel that there was still some hope. That was probably 3 months ago, but I started, doing self-love on myself, and I felt like, this is a guy I helped get out of prison. I've been knowing him all my life, so we tried to pick up as adults. And my thing was, I allowed you to come in and cheat and all this extra stuff. I made it comfortable for him. So then it was like, okay, now we're at this point. You feel like you got control over me. And once I broke that loose, it was just like, okay, now you tripping, this, that, and the third. I don't love him, not even for my daughter's sake. And it's that bad. I don't even have no love intention for him. Because it's like you helped me lose it all before. Now that I'm back where I need to be positioned, I refuse to allow you back because he's not going to change. He is who he is.
Okay. Highly recommend you go through the courts and then do court case work so that you can get everything that you deserve.
Okay.
You deserve it. The baby deserves it. She ain't did nothing wrong to nobody. Right. She's just a baby, you know? And he's pissed off with you and absent from her life because he cannot control you.
Right. Because he told my oldest daughter today, your mom don't fuck with me no more. Excuse my language, but he was like, yeah, she just don't F with me no more. That's your fault. And it's best for me not to. I'm happy now. I mean, I'm happy.
That's good. Are you up on your self-love work? Are you loving you?
Yes, and it feels good. It feels, and I was like, I lost myself dealing with him. I lost myself.
And that happens when we're in relationships with men who are, they come into our lives as projects, something you got to build up because they ain't shit when we meet them. Let's keep it real, family. And then but at the time that you spending building and pouring into him, you're eroding yourself and tearing yourself down. Now, once you wake up and realize, what the fuck am I doing? Now you got to go and spend some time in the corner rebuilding yourself to repair yourself from the shit you done put yourself to. It happens to the best of us, baby.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us.
I'm happy now. You know, his thing was we're not too independent. Who would tell somebody that they're too independent? You should be happy. So you want a needy person that you could control. That's not me. It's just not me. Yeah, it won't never be me, you know.
I understand, but that's what I highly recommend you do. Start your court case preparation and put in he deserves it.
Okay. Thank you. I'm so happy I get to meet you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for and make sure you tap in and let us know how it goes.
I will. Thank you.
Bye-bye. How do you spell bum? Hannah, how you spell bum? Bum is her ex. That's a bum. I don't understand it. I swear some of these men these days, y'all, they literally would throw the whole baby away if they can't control the woman. They will disappear. And a lot of the women, bitches, I'm not letting y'all off the hook. You will deny a man seeing his child if you can't control that man. People need to do self-love. I don't understand it. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
How are you? Sorry, I'm gonna take a shower. But
wait, hold on, sweetheart. I need you to go to your YouTube and mute me. I can hear myself. You have two windows open. You have StreamYard and you have YouTube.
Oh.
There's an echo, so mute your YouTube one or close out of it.
Okay, I'm going to leave. Do I need to leave?
No. Keep your StreamYard one open. Go to your YouTube window. She clicked out the wrong one. I be trying to teach him, y'all. I'm sorry. Come back, Ivan. I saw you backstage, baby. Come back. Come back. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Bum. Absolute, total bum. I don't understand it. If you are a bum, your number one focus should be not being a bum. I can't get in a sexual mood. I can't get heat in the moment for those vicious ass neck kisses and rotating hip action and all that shit if my affairs aren't in order. If you don't have a job, you don't have shit to offer, how in the hell does your cooch get wet? How does your peen get hard? I don't understand these hobosexuals. It seemed like we had 2 calls today of bum ass men that don't have shit going on with them, and they out here making babies. And then being a bum if they can't control the woman. I'm confused. I don't understand it. My whole sexual libido, whatever you want to call it, is directly related to, what's the word? Directly related to me being happy and shit. And if my shit is fucked up, if my shit is for real fucked up, the last thing on my mind is sex. Y'all know what a hobosexual is. Y'all know exactly. DeJean, stop playing with me. Y'all know what a hobosexual is. It's a man who is broke as hell, or a woman who's broke as hell, and they get into a relationship to avoid being homeless. Yes. Oh, I dealt with that too. What is this? Marlise, I dealt with that too. He not a homosexual. That's just a dude who avoids getting in a relationship to avoid being homeless. They don't have nothing to do with children. Your boyfriend partner is not a bum. He just not interested in having kids. I dealt with that shit too. And if you really want children and he don't, then you guys are at an impasse. And I highly recommend that you guys just be friends, because that'll never work. Because if you sacrifice your childbearing years and not have kids for him and the relationship don't work out, you're going to fucking hate yourself. And if you do have a baby with him and he's just a disinterested father and a loser, you're going to hate yourself, because the kid don't ask to be born. They don't ask to come here. We bring them into the world, and a kid shouldn't have to suffer. So you kind of got to be hella careful on who you let to occupy your womb. Be real careful. I'm just saying. Yeah, and she's right. She's right. Kimmy is right. You got to find somebody that wants children. Never have a child with a man that don't want one. If they're not financially prepared, hell, tell them to boss up, financially. But these damn homosexuals, ladies, it's cold season. It is cold season. You know what that mean, don't you? That mean that when it's cold outside, your door is going to be beat down by the homosexual. Cold season and tax season go hand in hand. They want you. And they going to damn sure pretend that they do. So be real good and careful, okay, guys? Be careful. Tax season is breeding season for the homosexual. And ladies, we can be homosexuals too. Do not let no bum ass bitch or no bum ass dude move into your house. I'm just keeping it a buck. Hi, baby.
Hi. Can you hear yourself?
I can hear you, but I can hear me. This is what I need you to do. Don't close out a StreamYard.
Okay.
Go to the YouTube and click on that page and click mute. Or, yeah, or close out of that window. Don't close out of StreamYard.
Ooh, okay, let's see. This phone is new. Okay.
Ah, she left me again. I feel abused. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Am I making myself sick? Okay. My laptop is actually finna die, so I'm gonna wait around a few more minutes, answer some more questions, and then I gotta get out of here, y'all. I got to go because my laptop is finna die. But yeah, some of these damn stories that I hear, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I mean, when I hear about how some of these men and how some of these women are, and it really all boils down to self-love, these stories be so awful that they make my titties itch. Like, I just be sitting here scratching my damn titties like, damn, really? Like, that's how I be looking at some of these emails. And it's a damn shame. I really do. Oh my gosh, you guys, come on. Oh, thank you so much, Hannah, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I enjoy serving people. I really do. I really do. I don't mind, y'all want to talk to me, I'm here. I'll talk to you if I have time. Ancestors told me to tap in. I tapped in. I'm going to tap in again before the week is out. But if you guys are in the market to purchase low-cost hoodoo supplies, you can please hit up my website. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Man, my titties do be itching though, for real. Like, for real, for real. Y'all don't even know. I be hearing shit, and sometimes, y'all, the stories be so damn diabolical, they make my ass itch. I just have to scratch my ass on this one. You know how some people be scratching their head? I scratch my ass and my titties. That's just the way it is. Yes, New Year. I did. Hi, New Year. Hi. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I love you too, Hannah, baby. I love you too. I love you guys. Let's see. She said, Ivan said, when will you be going live again? I love to watch your lives next time. I really want to join. Why don't you go ahead and click in, Ivan? I've been waiting for you. You've been popping in and out all evening, baby. Come on in. I only have how much money? Oh, I have a little bit of juice left on my laptop. Click on the link, Ivan. I can talk to you right now, babe. But if you don't feel like talking right now, it's okay. I'm not trying to pressure you, but I will be going live again before the week is out. Today's Thursday. Before Sunday, I'll go live again. I love you too, Yolanda, baby. I love you too. I love you too, sweetheart. Oh, my laptop just, yeah, I gotta go. Y'all, I gotta go. I can't. This finna cut off. Okay, look, I gotta go. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you guys want to purchase low cost hoodoo supplies, like I said, hit up my website. My Facebook group, the Afrikan Witch Bitch Tea Room on Facebook. You can post any questions you have or just have a good conversation with us. Damn it, Ivan, you right here. I can't leave without talking to you, Ivan. I just can't. So a bitch might have to go get her shit fucking charger and shit. Hold on, Ivan.
All right.
Hi, baby.
Miss Afrikan Witch Bitch.
Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm doing real good. You?
I'm well. Talk to me.
All right. So I got sort of a long story with sort of like my dad, because he's a long time alcoholic.
Mm.
Oh my! I get a lot of anxiety talking out here, so I'm holding on to some of these crystals.
Okay.
All right. So my dad's been a long time drinker, and for a long. Let me get my story straight, because I'm tripping.
Hold on, Ivan. I need to go and get my laptop charger because my shit's finna die and I'm not finna have it cut off on you. You hold on.
Yeah.
Where in the hell is my charger at? Okay, it's right here. Oop, y'all gonna have to excuse me. Move, cat, move. Ooh, titties done fell out. Y'all gonna have to excuse me. Y'all done seen titties before. They fell out. It happens. Okay. I'm good and charged up. Talk to me.
All right. So it's sort of a long story. My dad's been a heavy drinker since I can remember. It started since my older brother was born, since around 1999.
Mm-hmm.
And we think somebody probably put a spell on him or something, because he's been a heavy drinker. And on my mom's birthday, it kind of proved itself to us, because he got drunk that day. And so I don't feel comfortable saying out here live, because we know the witch knows that it was my mom's birthday, and on her birthday, he got blackout drunk. And it's so, because I've been searching into the type of love spells, how to break hexes and stuff like that, because he's had such a traumatic life. His mom passed away when he was born, so that's why we think it's been so easy for him to fall into alcoholism, and he's just been horribly his whole life. And we struggle a lot trying to think about who could have done it, or we have an idea, but it's just too much people. And he's very Catholic, a very Catholic person. And I just want to know if you know we could do something. And there's so much people that hate him and want to see him down.
Okay. And your mommy is married to him, right? Is your daddy?
They're
Okay. And you know for sure that it was a witch who did this to him?
We really think, because in Mexico so I'm going to tell you like a short story. So we were coming 3 years ago. We were in Mexico, in Guanajuato, and we were coming down the mountain from a party there was over there in the mountains, because we live in the mountains in Guanajuato. So as we were climbing down the party, that night our tire got slashed, and there was you know what a lechuza is?
Mm-hmm.
A lechuza, a white barn owl. As coming down, it started flying in about 45-30 circles around us while laughing, and it sat on a light stamp and started cocking its head. It was like a human laugh, and that kind of proved itself to us that it was that we might think it's some evil witch. Because I googled that night, that's not natural behavior from no owl.
Okay. Have you gotten a reading?
I do my own readings, but I only do it for myself, not for anybody else.
Okay, I need you to get a reading from Teresa.
I seen her on your.
You're in my group, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'm gonna pay for the reading. Don't worry about the cost. I'm gonna contact Teresa, and I want her to do it to you for you free of charge. I'm gonna submit. Actually, let me do that right now. I'm gonna pay her right now for your reading.
Thank you.
I want you to get a reading from her. I want you. She's gonna do a cleanse. I'm actually gonna send her the money to do that. Uh, a cleanse and a reading.
All right. Thank you so much. I've been watching your lives for your past 3 lives, and I've been debating joining it because it's so much people watching. But I just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna do it this time.
Well, I'm glad you're here, baby. I'm glad you're here. Now, this is what we're gonna do to help your daddy. Okay, this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
You're gonna I'm paying her right now, like legit doing it right now. For Ivan. All right. Confirm payment. Bam, done data. All right. You're gonna get a reading from Teresa, and she's gonna do your payment was successful. Booyah, baby. Okay.
Thank you.
She's gonna do a reading. I've already paid her for a reading and a cleanse for you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Then after you finish that reading, I'm gonna need you to contact me. You hit me up on Messenger.
Yes.
Don't email me. Hit me up on Messenger, and from there, that's where we're gonna start our course of action. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna need you. You're gonna be in contact with me via Messenger, and from there we're gonna start it out. Because why? Okay. The question that I have. Why would the witch put that on your dad? Is this a lady he dated before he met your mommy?
It could be. It's pointing out to so much different people because there's been a car accident. He was in a car accident before with the. We don't. My doesn't talk about his past at all. He's a Cancer. He doesn't like to. And also with that, he's very machismo. He keeps his shit to himself. He doesn't talk about his past. So every time I try to ask him about his past, he puts up his walls and doesn't want to ever talk.
Okay.
And I'd say 30 years ago, he was involved in a car accident, and or I'm not sure if it was a different car accident, but his ex-girlfriend got into a car accident and she passed away, and he was involved in a car accident too, where he was put in a coma for about 2 weeks. No, and they had a child together. He's living in Chicago now, but they had a child together, and the parents refused to have custody over him, and they made him sign a bunch of papers, and unknowingly they get all custody over him, all custody, and my dad wasn't able to go see him ever, and we don't know if it could be his parents. And there's also a woman in Mexico last week, she asked my dad's family members that she told my dad's family members that she knew that that we were living our life terribly. And we don't know if it could be all types of people because my dad's been so many other things that we know aren't true within my mom's sister, that she says that she can't stand to hear my mom's voice when she's talking with her sisters. And we have negativity coming from all sources.
Okay, so yeah, that is exactly why you need a reading. Get a reading from Teresa. I just sent her the money. I'm going to be in contact with her as soon as this live is over, and we're going to start our course of action there. Okay, baby?
Yes.
All righty. And you keep in touch with me. The second after you get your reading, I'm going to need to hear from you.
You will.
Because Teresa's not going to tell me nothing y'all discuss. It's all about our witchy HIPAA rules.
Yes.
So if I don't hear from you, I can't get it from her. I got to get it from you. Okay, babe?
Yeah, I'll definitely contact you.
All right. Talk to you soon. I look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Hey, baby.
Hi.
How are you?
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Okay. I'm great. Could be better, but I'm great. So I have come to find out that my daughter's father's girlfriend put something on me. Now, remember how I was telling you before that my daughter cries all the time and like nothing was really successful for me and things like that? Little bit of backstory is she got a restraining order on me in 2019, and I didn't even do anything. She lied in court, and the judge believed her. Now, the judge believed her because of my history. Back in my younger days, I was not the best person. I was a real throw them hands type of person. And so, because I had so much assaults on my record up until I was 23, moving forward at 34, he granted her this restraining order. I found out that she is from Haiti.
Okay.
Since getting pregnant by him, I lost pretty much everything. Um, to where now, and for like the past 2 years, I've been in the transitional program. Every time an apartment comes up that they see me being fitted to, I never get it.
Okay. You know for a fact she put work on you?
Yeah,
And this is the girlfriend of your ex dude.
yeah. This is the girlfriend of my daughter's father, the baby's father.
Okay. What I recommend you do is you need to do a massive cleanse to get that to get the work off you and do protection work. Now, if you want to return it back to her, that's on you. Or if you just want
Oh,
to
I
stop it,
definitely do. I definitely do. She definitely can have it back. That's not right. I was pregnant and sleeping in my car. My daughter was a twin. The other baby died. She definitely needs to have it back.
have you considered souring her?
I just don't think that that's good enough. I think that it should be far worse than that. I lost a whole child, and I like to think that that was because of what she put on me. Only wonderful, the baby that you saw survived. She was a twin, an identical twin.
So if you sour her life and send it all back, that's too much. I mean, that's not enough.
I don't think that's enough. No,
Then what do you want to happen?
I want her to feel the same pain that I felt when the doctors told me I had to pull my baby off of life support, and that I would only be able to go home with one.
Then here's the thing. This is why I say sour her life, because the ancestors will give her exactly what they want her to have. And they'll keep beating the hell out of her until they're comfortable, until they see that she's had enough. And you
Okay.
might have been done forgot about her a year or two later, or it just might like be whatever, but they may not be finished with her a year or two. It might take them 10 years. Because one thing you don't do is you don't mess with the babies, because the babies are ancestors reborn. And that child was coming here for a purpose. So by her purposely messing with them, she got a lot of heat coming. You hear me?
Yeah, I just think that also because she's from Haiti, she will be able to see it that I'm doing work on her, and that I just think it's gonna go real bad because when I say she's from Haiti, she speaks fluent French. Like,
Okay, the only difference between her and you is a boat stop. We're both from West Africa. You, me, her. The only difference between you and her is a boat stop. The same death lowest that she fucks with, I fucks with. And you can fuck with. I don't think that just because she's from Haiti, that breeds a certain, level of apprehensiveness if she's more powerful than no. I don't agree with that. That's just my opinion though. But if you're feeling a
I
reserve,
just don't know how strong. I just don't know how strong I am on my own, and being as though I can't get to New Orleans right now. to the people who can help me where my roots are. Being as though I can't get to New Orleans, where I know they can protect me in any work that I'm trying to do. I'm just a little bit apprehensive because you know this work that I'm going to be doing is going to be in the house with this existing baby.
Then you need to wait until you feel ready. And there's no time limit. It don't expire. Once you're ready and you really feel like that you're doing the will and the right thing, then all of your intent is going to bubble up into your work. And that is horrible what she did.
I just can't believe that I found that out. Like I just can't believe that I found that out. I thought it was because oh, I didn't eat healthy enough, and I really was punishing myself and kind of at the same time punishing my daughter because I wasn't as affectionate to her as I probably could have been because I was in mourning, I was hurting,
Yeah.
and
Now, how did you find out? Did you get a reading?
yeah,
You trust the reading?
I do, I do. It came from a reputable source. I don't know if you know Queen Quinetta Dean. Her
Mm-mm.
she's she was Mo 3 spiritual advisor. But
I've heard of her. I've heard of
she
her.
has some she had a whole clique of people that were giving readings, and I went to the one that she referred to the most for the type of reading I needed.
Okay. Then what did she recommend you do?
The person recommended me to seek somebody who I knew could help me with a revenge spell or a souring or destruction spell.
So they
And the
said the
only
same thing
person,
I did. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, uh-huh.
They said the same thing I did. I just think that, excuse me, I don't want my shit to fall out. I just I just think that you're okay. I know a lot of people like to get other people to do their work for me. With your loss of your baby, I don't think there's a person on this planet that could do that work better than you could. Because you're the one who can put that intent, and that's not something I mean, I could do it, but you can put that intent in better than any person on the planet because that was your baby that's gone. And that's the number one ingredient you need for the spell to pop. A third party witch or a second party witch not going to have the same intent as you do. And as much as I
I
love
guess I
kids,
just need to know. I guess I just need to know how to work it and how to do it and how to word certain things.
well, there's a lot of stuff you can do. It all just depends on which route you want to go. It's like saying, how do I get to Vegas? There's a couple of different routes to get to Vegas depending on.
Why would you say that? I used to live there. I love Vegas. A year ago today, I was leaving Vegas. I love
Oh, I love
Vegas.
Vegas too. That's my playground. That's my playground. I wish I could go right now.
So
Uh
like, I bought these things. Let's see. Do you see that?
oh yeah, from Amazon.
Yeah, I bought these things. Do you see that? This specific one.
Black
Black
something.
art, black arts oil.
And what's it for?
I guess to invoke the black arts, dark spirits, for hexing and cursing and stuff. Smells terrible. And
And
what's
it's
this
and
one?
this is from a Caucasian hoodoo store.
Yeah, because they in Ohio, and I don't know too many black. Well, there is black people in Ohio, but I don't really know too many people. None of them has been opened. This is person oil. None of them have been opened yet, but I looked at some other people of our color, and when they were making their oils and doing things, I saw that they had stuff from that company. Now, I haven't used any of it yet because I believe that I can invoke and do my own oils. But again, this is why I'm talking to you.
Okay. Number one, I wouldn't use black or dark. that type of word to curse anything, because in Hoodoo, black is protection and prosperity. In
Okay.
Wicca, black is bad. White supremacy
Mhm.
taught us that black is bad. It would be real hard for me to trust mass produced oil. That's just me though. I when I make my own, I charge my own on my altar, and every bottle is handmade specifically. It's not mass produced. So, but that again, that's just me. If you feel comfortable using it, use what you have or whatever. Use
I
what you want.
made my own. I made my own as well. I have
Okay.
I have my own as well. We have our
Okay. There you
own
go.
as well.
There you go. And you spend
We
some
have
time.
our own here.
This is what I highly suggest you do. You spend some time meditating and getting guidance from the ancestors on what your next step is. And if you really have you have it in your mind, this is what you're going to do, cloak your work. Cloak your work so that nobody can see what you're doing.
Okay, and so how would I do that?
There's different ways you
Like,
got to
is there
do it. There's
something that
different
I
ways you
need
can.
to say?
Huh?
Is there something specifically I need to say?
There's things you say. There's also things you do while in preparation of doing your spell work. You're gonna have to hit me up, and I'll have to give you
Yeah,
that.
that's
I'm
what
not.
I was going to say. I'll hit you up privately. I just
Yeah,
needed to know if there was something I directly needed to say, but I'll hit you up privately so you can tell me that.
yeah,
Thank you for your time.
no problem. You have a good night, and I'm so sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff makes sense now. Again, the sweetening jar worked for making her sweeter to me and stopping the crying and stuff, but all of that was because work had been done.
Yeah, yeah. Woof. You well within your rights to get revenge. I can tell you that shit right now. You well within your rights.
I just can't believe somebody would spell or do something harmful to a pregnant person. Like
That's so
you could have
unethical.
you could have waited until after I wasn't pregnant anymore. At least it would have been like fair ground. But you gonna do mess to me while I'm pregnant and like invoke hurting my unborn.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You need to definitely meditate and figure out what your next course of action is, because whew, I'm sorry to hear
Um,
that, but keep me posted, okay?
I will hit you up later.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, y'all. So Teresa, my reader that I use, is my witness on what I'm about to say. Somebody hit her up like a month or two ago, pissed off. I'm paraphrasing that her boyfriend left her and got another girl pregnant, and they wanted to do harm to the pregnant girl. Anybody who practices any type of African spirituality will tell you that shit is a taboo. You do not do no work on no pregnant person, not no negative work. If you want to do love work or protection work for the child and for the mommy, that's perfect. But damn, you got to be a diabolical motherfucker to hurt a pregnant person. And this is what I be telling people about being ethical as hell the way they practice. And I don't understand how people can be unethical. How do you live with yourself? I could hate your goddamn guts. I could literally hate you. Let's say Quinn, she was sleeping with my dude, or she stole $20 out my purse, whatever the case may be. Damn, I that don't have shit to do with how I feel about your kids. Your kids are innocent. I don't understand people. Oh God, there's some petty ass people. And then Ivan's story, the witch put some stuff on him that caused him to drink. I'm confused. I don't know. Uh, yeah, I guess evil work is always work out of hurt, disgusting, or it could be pettiness. Which shit, I guess it could be hurt if you don't have your self love game up. You know what I mean? I'm confused. Gabby Boots is 100% correct. Kids are off limits. Yes, yes, Busy Bee. Yes, people are sick. Yes, oh my gosh. Wow. I'm just confused, y'all. I am just gonna thank you, Devontae, baby. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you, Quinn. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, y'all. I'm finna go now. I really do gotta get off this damn thing. I gotta go wash my balls and go to bed. I gotta be up early in the morning. Oh, emails. I didn't read any today. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I got. I don't know if I have any emails. Let's see if I got any emails. Oh, I got one. Okay. I'm gonna call this person anonymous one, and I promise after I read these few of these emails, I'm finna be gone. I gotta go, but I'm finna read this one. We're gonna call this anonymous number one. Okay. Hey, Afrikan Witch Bitch, I wanted to start off by saying thank you for giving us Baby Witch is a place to learn and belong. I'm a member of your Facebook group and I subscribe on YouTube. You are the best. So my daughter's father is consistently causing me problems. I know you've heard stories like this before. You have a case where the baby father beats the child's mom because she breaks up with him for cheating, and his family calls child services on you, and you being nice and you let him stay with you because he's homeless. Sexual alert. Hobosexual alert. He's homeless, and you've helped with and you'll have help with your child in your home, and he breaks up your shit in your place, including the outside mailbox. What the mailbox do to him? For 3 years, you dealt with this bullshit. 3 whole funky ass years, you dealt with this bullshit, anonymous one. You've been together, but he tried to cause problems with my friends. I've been trying to talk to him, and now they're uncomfortable with being around him. He started drama with my brother for no reason. He's disrespectful to my mother. That right there is a deal breaker for me. I'm just going to pause it just for a quick second. There's no way in hell I'm ever going to be with any man that disrespects my parents. You know, that right there is a deal breaker. I would dismiss your motherfucking ass so quick if you disrespect my parentals. Moving on. He's disrespectful to my mother, my brother's, my mother. His brother stole all my shoes while I was pregnant, and him and his family blamed me. I knew police was looking for him and never told, and they came and banged on my door at 5 a.m. The list goes on and on. Every time he's around me, he fucks up and blames me for what as well. For me to tell the rest, I don't have time. What can I do to rid myself of him? Rid myself of him and his family drama. Oh, by the way, his mom and aunt are twins, purposely cause disputes with me and makes it worse between us. Afrikan Witch Bitch. I haven't had feelings for this man in 3 years. I don't want him at all, but it seems like he's obsessed with me. Please help. What should I do to get my peace back? First thing you should do, anonymous one, is to kick your own ass for dealing with this shit. You need to stick your foot deep and well and lodge it directly up your ass for putting up with this bullshit. I read your email, and this email is red flag after red flag after red motherfucking flag, and you stayed with the bullshit for 3 years. Nonetheless, I can admit and you can admit that you had your head stuffed up your ass and couldn't see the sunlight, and now your head is removed, so now you're ready to get rid of this bum. All right. Ooh, my titties is itching. God damn it. Hold on. All right, I need to get myself. I don't even have no wine in here, y'all. This is some bullshit. I need to oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, CK Dots, please tell her, CK Dots. Please tell her. Okay. All right. You're more than welcome for having a place. This is what I'm here for, to teach baby witches. Yes, indeed. Your child your baby's father, he beats the child's mom. You already knew that was a red flag. You need to, do you live with this fool? I'm assuming you do, because you said you want to get rid of him. the first thing I would do is go to the courts and get a restraining order. And then get a provisional restraining order so he can stay the fuck away from you. This dude sounds like he's a fucking violent ass narcissist who may even have some bipolar tendencies. And then he got a whole entire fucking family of fucktards that support his fuckery. So not only do you have to deal with him, you also have to deal with his bitch-made ass family. Baby, you gotta get the hell away from him. And the way you get away from his ass is you need to get the courts involved. And I would do I do court case work, and I would do stop evil spell or return to sin. I would sour his life. His life was fucked up when you met him. I don't even know what to say, but I definitely would do protection work for yourself. First things first, take your ass down to the court and get a restraining order. Second thing, do court case work for the day of your restraining order so that it is sustained after the provisional restraining order. Last but not least, sour his fucking life. He's a fucking dog, and his family, they full of shit too. And for him to be that enmeshed in your life where he can disrespect your mama and you let it stay, you let it happen, meaning the second he raised his voice at your mama or disrespected your brother, whatever the case may be, should have been rhyme and reason to cut this motherfucker off. The reason why he was acting the way he was acting, because when people come at you foul like that, that shit goes in steps and increments. They don't come out the door. Most fucking narcissists don't come out the door being a fucked up human being. The temperature rises. It steps. And he graduated to this point where he's at now over the course of 3 years because you allowed the shit to go on. So you need to definitely do some self-love work, because if you really had your self-esteem bossed the fuck up, you never would have let this shit fly. There's no fucking way in hell you finna disrespect my mama. My mama can be wrong as two left shoes. As my man, your only course of action is to walk the fuck away. And this goes for me too. I have been in relationships where the dude's mom disrespected the fuck out of me, but because of my upbringing, what did I do? I just walk away. I'm not finna disrespect nobody's mama that I'm romantically involved with. I'm not doing that. And the fact that you allowed it, why the fuck should he respect you if you didn't do shit when he disrespected your mama? He has no respect for you. And it looks like the motherfucker wasn't even raised with any respect at all, because his whole family is on some bullshit. So step number 1, get a restraining order. And while you're there, get a provisional one until the restraining order is sustained by the court. Step number 2, do some court case work so that when you do go to court, it's in your favor. Step number 3, if you are dealing with any type of situation that hinders you from leaving this motherfucker, i.e. money, fucking you looking for an apartment, whatever the case may be, you need to do a holy death road opener spell. Holy death road opener spell. Okay? Because that is different than a regular road opener spell. Like I said, it's the difference between a motherfucking 9mm and a motherfucking submachine Uzi. Both are weapons of like, you know, that fucking firearms that'll blow your ass away, but one will shred you to shit. And that's what you need. And I'm sorry if my fucking voice is elevated as shit, but god damn it, the fact that you dealt with this shit bothers me. It hurts me because you don't deserve this shit. You don't feel shit for this motherfucker. You open your home out to help him, and he decides to do this fuck shit, and now you living in misery. Baby, you need to put in some work so that you can have peace. Okay? All right, moving to the next email. Oh, and then after you do the holy death road opener spell, bitch, sour his life and add every one of his funky ass family members in that goddamn jar. Every last one of them. His big bloated ass mama and his auntie, all of them. Add them in there. Shit. I'm reading another email, goddammit. All right, hold on. This is anonymous number 2. All right. All right. Anonymous number 2. Oh, you done already outed yourself, anonymous one. I wasn't gonna out you because I mean, if you send me an email, the shit's anonymous, right? All right, but you're right. It's your story. Okay, it's anonymous one. I have been with him for 3 years. He he only just my daughter father. He's a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He doesn't live with me anymore, but I did give him a place to stay. Okay, since he don't live with you anymore, what do you mean by you need to get away from him? Because in your email it said you please rid him. Does he still come around and bother you? You know what I mean? Talk to me, baby. Does he still come around and bother you? All right, let me go back to this email. Shit. I done lost the damn email. The fuck? All right, hold on. Let me pull it back up. Ah, okay. This is another email. I'm going to call her Anonymous 2. Okay, Anonymous number 2. I emailed you a few weeks ago about my mom being sick, and yesterday they started medication, so it's a matter of days before the end of the meet. My mommy will be dead. Damn. My ancestors are giving me dreams that they put voodoo on my mom. I'm confused. My ancestors are giving me dreams that they put voodoo on my mom. That doesn't make sense, baby. And I need to look into it. I don't understand what you're saying. Okay. They told me something is hidden in her home that made her sick. Yesterday, I was at my mom's house, and for the first time, I got in a trance, and my brother told me I looked masculine, and I was talking weird noises, and I was looking for something. He poured Florida water on my head, and I got out of the trance. But I wish he didn't. Maybe I could have find anything that my ancestors told me about. I don't know how I got in a trance, but I want to find out. What should I do? Please help me if you can. Um, Anonymous number 2. It doesn't make sense that the ancestors put voodoo on your mom. That doesn't make sense, baby. If you're talking about that somebody did it on your mom and made her sick because there's something hidden in her house, then I highly recommend that you find whatever it is before it's too late, before she transitions. And how old is your mommy? And if you can email me back that, because I'm not gonna out you. You would have to do that yourself if you want me to. How old is your mommy, and what is the cause that they're saying is hurting her, that's causing her to die? Okay, talk to me. All right, I got another email. Damn, y'all, I'm trying to get off, but people send me email. Okay, anonymous number 3. Hello, I'm watching your live and I wanted to ask you a question. Oh, by the way, I would like to be anonymous. Anonymous number 3. Okay. I was told today that I need to watch my back because my coworker is coming for my position. Fucking bitch. See, some people need, I'm sorry, I'm not going to go into a rant, but they need to fucking stay in their lane. Some jealous ass hoes out there that will hate on you just for breathing. That's some bullshit. Okay, my coworker is coming for my position. When I was told, I went straight to my local Hoodoo store and the lady suggested these items. See attached picture. Got it. I see the picture, baby. The green one is a bath to take for the next 2 days. I want to hot foot her ass, but the lady told me to buy this instead. My big boss and her are butt buddies. Interesting. Anal penetration. Mm. My question with all the black candle. I was told to write the names on it, but what else can I do to dress it? Um, I will always get stuck on putting my intentions in them. What can I make her evil ass go away and stop effing with me? Okay. Oh, okay. So I see the bath. Okay. Oh, and you have the run, devil, run. Okay. All right. That's pretty much okay. The black one. I would write black is protection and prosperity, which would really work well with this type of spell. Do you have any? Okay, I'm gonna to hopefully you. I know you can't answer because you are anonymous. Blah. Okay. Do you have any herbs in hand? You need some protection herbs to put in the black candle. I would dress them both by using oils and herbs. Hopefully you have something on hand. You guys, let me side note for people listening to this. You never know when some shit will pop up in your life. Always have you a witchy cabinet or a witchy hall, or like maybe even a box. If you can't practice in your home, move your ass out my way. If you can't practice in your home openly, have you a little stash of emergency herbs that you can use in a pinch. You know what I mean? You don't have to be much. Go on my website, but shit, have you something. I would dress these candles. I would use commanding oil. And I would use, so you want to send somebody, I would dress the candles with hot foot powder. And I would write her name. And when I anoint the candles, first you cleanse it. You guys already know how I am. You always cleanse everything. And then you anoint the candle with the oil away from you. And inside these, because these are glass candles that I see, baby, poke you some holes in the candles and anoint the candle with oil going counterclockwise. Okay? Going counterclockwise. And then you sprinkle some herbs on there. And an herb that you could use is hot foot powder. To send her ass away. Put your intent in it. That's one way that you can do it. You can use these, you can use them, but you can also sweeten her ass so that she's like your best friend. The bitch don't even know why she love you, but she do, or whoever the coworker is, he or she, whatever. You can do that too. Or you can skull command this bitch by putting your thoughts inside her head so that she don't fuck with you no more. It all depends on which way you want to go, but these tools you have are effective. The bath, I'm not too sure about. I guess you could use it. I don't know. And the only reason why is because this is I've never used this brand before. When I make when I do a spiritual bath, i.e. a protection bath, or to wash away evil, I use the soap that I make. But if you want to use this, use it. Make sure that before you use these items, I highly recommend you charge them in a full moon before you use them. Sit them on your windowsill right now and then do your work tomorrow. Make sure you cleanse first, okay? That's what I highly recommend you do, baby. And let me know about this bitch, how it go. But yeah, shit. And another thing, while you bullshitting, I see that you have these tools on deck, and that's fine, but hell, why don't you you just outed your goddamn self. How y'all gonna be talking about keep y'all anonymous and y'all is outing y'all self in the chat? God damn it, y'all. Okay. Consider doing a return to sender. Send that shit back to her. I know you want to stop it because the bitch is being messy. I get that. But shit, sometime motherfucker need to learn a lesson and send that shit back. Now somebody need to come for her job that don't have shit to do with you. If she can dish it out to you, the bitch should be able to take it. This is why people need to stay in their lane and stop fucking with people that don't bother them. All right, let me go to the chat. I'm sorry. Let me go up. All right, Anonymous 3, why you do me like this, dude? Why you do me? Okay, you said I'm Anonymous 3. I changed my name. I have commanding oil I bought from you. Perfect. And I have mugwort and vervain. Yes, Hunty. Yes, you got tools on deck. That's what you do. That is what you do, my dear. And send that shit back to her. It don't depends. Like I said, there's different ways to drive to Vegas, different routes you can take to get there. But you can implant your thoughts inside that bitch head. And use the commanding oil to anoint all three, not the bath, but shit, both of these works that you have, both of these tools on deck that you're showing me in this picture, anoint them both with the commanding oil, and you can stuff mugwort. No, you can stuff, excuse me, not mugwort. You can stuff vervain inside the skull candle or inside both of these. That's what you should do, sweetheart. Okay? All right. Let me see. Anybody else send an email? Yep, I got another one. Indeed. Oh, okay. So Anonymous 2 has hit me back. She said, my apologies, my English is not that good, but my ancestors told other family members that they did voodoo on her mom. So she got found, her mommy is 73. and was diagnosed with cancer in 2018, but was cancer free in 2019, and now she got sick again. Baby, the anonymous number 2, go into a deep meditation state to see if you can get back into that trance so you can find out whatever it is in your mama house. If you got to smoke you some mugwort or drink it as a tea or whatever it is you need to do that and get back into that trance. Go to sleep with drink you some mugwort and fall asleep and see if it could come in a dream. Petition the ancestors to find out what the hell it is and then get that shit out your mama house. That's what you need to do. Anonymous part 2. Okay? All right, that's what you do. Now I got another one right here. Damn it. Hold on. Oh, shit. Okay, anonymous number. Is this 4? Which anonymous is this? Shit, I can't remember. Damn it. I don't know. Anonymous question mark because I can't remember which one you are. Okay. Dear Afrikan Witch Bitch, my daughter and myself are victims of domestic violence and gaslighting. Boy, I tell you about these fuckboys. Horrible. I was in this forced arranged marriage with a guy. God damn it, people is forcing and arranging marriages. Different parts of the world do that stupid ass shit. This is why I tell y'all, be thankful if you are a person who can practice hoodoo in the open, because there are your witchy sisters across the country and across the globe who cannot, depending on what part that they live in. I don't know where this baby is emailing me from, but shit, she was forced into an arranged marriage with this guy. He looted everything off me and took my daughter and gave false complaint to the police while I was at work, that I tried to kill him and my child. The police favored him first because he and his sister are government investigators, and then gave another complaint that I sexually abused my 4-year-old daughter. The child protection found out that he was fabricating and that I was a victim and gave me my daughter back. Ashe to the ancestors. Ashe. Yes. They gave her daughter back. Child protection also substantiated his sexual abuse on my child. Yet the children's lawyer are against me because I do not facilitate her time with him. It's my protection reflex action for my baby. She's protecting her baby. I lost my job running behind all this, and I have a hearing on the 2nd of February. Desperately need your help. Please help me. D. All right, D. I don't know what part of the world that you're in, D Anonymous. I don't know what part of the world that you are in, but your ex is a pig. You know what a pig is? Oink, oink up in this bitch. He's a pig for what he did. And I can tell by the way the email is written that you are not in America, not in the United States. Okay. So you guys already know I don't do work for people unless it's a situation, like a serious situation, like serious. I always tell people to do it themselves, and I coach you how to do it, because I don't raise no army of lazy ass witches. But for this situation, okay, bam, you just hit me back again, baby. I am Indian. We live in Australia. He put your daughter on the airport watch list, so you can't go see your parents. Okay. The anonymous number, I don't even know which anonymous you are. Damn it, I can't remember. Which one am I? Which y'all? Oh, this is 4. Did somebody say that? Is this 4? Okay, anonymous 4. Anonymous 4. Can you get a hold of a beef tongue or a pig tongue? No. The ancestor said no. All right. They tell me I got to do it for you. I got to do this for you. All right, anonymous 4. Yeah, they just said that. They just said I have to do it for you. Okay. Ashe. All right, anonymous 4, I need you to email me their names, the name of your ex. I need you to email that today because I have to do the spell tomorrow. I have to do the spell tomorrow. I need you to email it to me today. I need the name of anybody that's on the opposite side of you for this case. Your ex is a pig. So I have to, they said, yeah. All right, they're telling me that you can't do the spell. I have to do it for you. Tomorrow night, I have to do it. If you don't send me the stuff, I can't do it. So I need you to send me exactly the names of anybody that's against you on this. I need anybody that is against you. I need you to email it to me. I need it now. I need it yesterday. I need it last week. I need you to send it to me right now. Their names. Your ex's name, his bloated ass sister, his bitch ass friends, anybody that will testify against you. I need it. The attorneys on his side, anybody. Okay? Send that shit to me tonight. Right now, actually. All right. So I think that's all the emails I got. Damn, 4 of them, huh? All right. All right, I gotta go, y'all. I got work to do. Boy, I tell you, people just need to love themselves. They really do need to love themselves. I don't get it. I don't understand. There's some bitter ass dudes out there lying, using the court, using kids as pawns. I hate that shit. Ooh, I hate that shit. Y'all make me want to go out and adopt another cat. I don't understand why kids got to be involved. Oh, G family. Let me answer your question. Hold on, baby. G family, if you go on my YouTube channel and you see I did a skull commanding spell on there where I used the white skull to help this mama who was dealing with a bully situation. You take you a screwdriver and you hollow out the bottom of the candle and you stuff your herbs in your little petition paper, and then you take those wax pieces that fell out and then stuff them back in there, coat that skull candle with commanding oil and put your intent in it. That's how you do a skull commanding spell. I have that tutorial up on my YouTube channel. Did I get another email? Hold on. Y'all keeping me up. Y'all know I gotta wash my balls. What y'all doing? Why y'all doing this to me? Let me see. Somebody said they just sent me something. Arizona, you sent me an email? Thank you, Everyday J, baby. I love your hair. You need to come do my hair. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. All right, Arizona J. Y'all want my email? All you have to do is go to my website. It's right there on the bottom. Literally, it's right there at the bottom. Thank you very much, Blessing Earth Angel. I like your name. Thank you. I appreciate you guys too. I really, really, truly do appreciate like you guys fucking with me. You don't have to fuck with me. Y'all choose to fuck with me, and I'm appreciative of it. Thank you. Everyday J, I love your hair, baby. It's so cute. Thank you, thank you. G family, it's funny. Before my mom passed of cancer, she said someone put voodoo on her too. Wow. Oh gosh. I swear, if I had my way, 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 I would raise an army of ethical witches. Everybody who practiced, a vast majority of the people would be ethical as fuck. They would be super hella ethical so that all this evil ass shit that's going on wouldn't be happening. And when I say evil, I'm talking about unwarranted ass baneful work that don't like, it's the same thing with a gun. Like there's people out there who are responsible gun owners, you know what I mean? And they use their weapons for protection and maybe target practice outside or whatever. And they just whatever. And then there's people that are reckless as fuck and shoot up blocks and schools and movie theaters. That's us in the magic world, in these magical streets, in these witchy streets. You have the witches who are ethical as fuck. They just want to stay in their own lane. They want to do some prosperity work. They want to live their life. And then you got these reckless ass bitches who just out here just hurting people for no reason. Yeah, it's oh, I got another email. This is my last one, I promise. I know y'all sick of hearing my mouth. Like this is my last one. This is my last one. Okay. All right. This is shit. What are you, 5? Do I anonymous you too? Because y'all been out in y'all damn selves this evening. Y'all literally been out. I've been anonymous in y'all, and y'all been like, hey, I'm anonymous. I'm like, well, damn, I don't know shit. Okay. All right. Hey, sis, I have a question. How do you deal with the controlling mother? I'm 28, live on my own, 2 kids. She's consistently going behind my back. Mind you, I have a restraining order. Woo! Against my baby daddy, and she continues to talk to him. What can I do to stop her from being negative? I was in a group home and everything, but I forgave her for my kids. I just want to live like a real adult, and I'm tired of being used. And I don't depend on her for anything. How can I get her to shut up? All right, so I don't, in all honesty, anonymous number 5. Oh, god damn it. Wait, which one are you? All right. Okay, so if it were me, I don't even think you need magic for this. You have 2 children, you live on your own, you don't depend on your mommy for anything. She can't run her mouth about, okay, wait, first and foremost. Anonymous number 5, how old are your babies, and do they talk to her? Do they associate and communicate with her? Because to me, there's really only one way to deal with a parent that is controlling, or a family member, not necessarily a parent, but a family member that's controlling and nosy as hell. There's only one way to deal with them. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you, baby. Thank you. There's only one way to deal with a controlling as a family member. And I need you to answer how old the children are, because that right there will determine how you move. So if you could send me that email, but let me just go ahead and run my mouth. In my opinion, and a lot of people may disagree with me and say that I'm cruel and I'm being a bitch, and that's fine. Whatever, I get it. But in my opinion, the way you deal with your mama, hopefully your babies are young, like super hella young, and you cut her completely off. She can't talk about shit she don't know. And when I say cut her off, you can do the whole closure route by telling her, Mom, I love you, but I really just need some space from you right now because of your incessant meddling into my business. I need space, and I need to focus on whatever goals. You don't even have to give her, I need to focus on my goals and just being alone for right now. I'll contact you when I'm ready. You could send that via text, email, whatever. This is what I would do. I'm just telling you what I would do. And then I would cut all communication from her. If she's on your social media, block her. Do not respond to any phone calls. Do not respond to any text messages. Do not respond to any inboxes. Do not respond. She knock on your door, you do not answer your door. You completely cut her off, because the only reason why she has so much to say is because she has a window in your business. And let me explain. Your house, your life, your existence, liken it to a house. That's the analogy I'm giving you. Nobody can come inside your house unless there is a point of entry. The point of entry is a window or a door or whatever. The reason why your mama is so much inside your business, i.e. your house, is because there is a point of entry of her being in. Now, that point of entry can also be the children, depending on their ages. If they're like teenagers, I know you don't want to cut them off from their big mama, and I get that. But here's the thing. When I say cut her off, I'm not talking about only to you. I'm talking about she is not permitted to see your kids. She's not permitted to talk to your kids. You already said that you're not dependent on her for nothing. Until she can show you a level of respect, and until she can show you a level of respect, until she can show that she can respect you as the woman that you are, she has no bearing to see your children or have any access to you in your life. That's my opinion. I personally wouldn't use spell work for none of this. I would completely cut her off. Completely. The fact that you have a restraining order against your ex and she still communicates shows her disloyalty to you. And I know you said that you forgave her, but I'm willing to bet the farm, and I'm willing to bet $100 to a dime that there's still some sort of resentment there, and some sort of issues. And let me clarify, because I don't want you to think that I'm trying to talk to you saying you're the one with the issues and you're the one with the resentment. No, I'm talking about there are a lot of cases out there And this is more frequent and more common than you ever want to know, where mothers are jealous of their children. Let me repeat, let me clarify. There's mamas out there that are jealous of their daughters. And they, in order to, gosh, there's so many people dealt with this. I've even dealt with it in my family. They look at their daughters as competition. And I'm not talking about for a man. That's not what I mean. I'm talking about they look at their daughters as competition because the daughters represent a part of their life, their youth, and it breeds a level of jealousy. And because of that jealousy, that breeds maltreatment directed towards the daughters, and the daughters ain't did shit to their mom. That's it. So what do when the children come, when grandkids come? They try to like rule over them and try to take charge and control. And I've seen that shit a lot. So if I were you, I would completely cut her off. Completely. When I say like literally you are a ghost to her, she's gonna, and what they do and what parents do when they, because it's all about control. That's literally what it's about. And what do? They create some sort of emergency, and then they'll try to guilt you in by saying stupid shit like, what happens if I'm dead? You would have wished you would have talked to me. Or what happens if I got sick and in the hospital? Then now you feel guilty. And now you're is your mom a toxic person? Is your mom toxic? Ask yourself that question. Because if your mom is toxic, last month, towards the end of last month, a lot of us have a lot of toxic ass family members, and they are physically, emotionally draining. And you have to alter that relationship. And it's okay, and it's not selfish. And it's okay to sit up and alter that goddamn relationship to protect yourself and your peace. So if your mom is doing this, and if she's being mean and she's being rude as hell, oh, I got another email. Shit, I think this might be you. Hold on. Shit. Yep, this is you. Okay. Oh, okay. This is you. If your mom is being like emotionally draining to you, you have every right to protect yourself. You said your kids are 5 and your baby and 1. Your baby father was abused and raped by his uncle. My youngest is now. I have court in 2 weeks, and these people are trying to take my kids. I really think my mom is feeding them info behind my back. I make good money on my own without family. Then how can your mom feed them info if she knows nothing? Then a person might be your mom, a person might be your dad, a person might be your sister, but an enemy is an enemy. And you don't give enemies a pass just because you happen to share DNA with them. Because there's a lot of toxic ass family members out there who hate you and who are jealous of you for no other reason than just you living your best life. So I highly recommend that you cut ties completely with her. And you do court case work so that you win this goddamn court case coming up in 2 weeks. That's what I would do. Your babies are young. Cut them off from her completely. And I'm not talking about for 2 weeks. I'm not talking about for 3 months. I'm not talking about for 1 month. I'm talking about for like a year or 2. She needs to understand. And this don't only go for your mommy, anonymous number 5. This goes for anybody in this room listening. Anybody on this live listening, anybody who have a toxic ass family member or friend, whatever, they need to understand that it is a privilege to fuck with you. It's not a right. It's not a right. It's not an entitlement. Just because you happen to be related to a person does not give them the rank and the right and they're entitled to fuck with you. No, it is a privilege. Okay. And you will treat me with respect. And you will respect my boundaries, or you won't have access to me. That's what I would do, baby. And you need to do some court case work so that your court case goes in your favor. And I have the tutorials up on my YouTube channel. Feel free to watch them. Get your supplies now. My shipping is fast. If you don't have it, then look, yeah, I got you. Fast as fuck. But you need to understand that it is a privilege to have you in their life, and people need to respect that shit. And if they don't respect it, you cut them the fuck off. Your babies are young, perfect. They won't see Nana or Big Mama no more for another year, 2 or 3. And then your mom needs to understand, and when you're ready, maybe in a year or 2, maybe 3 years, you're going to have a conversation with her and let her know, I cut you off because you're toxic. I don't want to deal with your shit. I had too much on my plate. Don't say shit to your mama. That's disrespectful. Don't do that. I don't want to deal with no mess. I have too much on my plate, but I cut you off so that I can have some peace. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to allow you back in my life. But if you start with that negativity crap again, Mom, I'm gone. And I mean what I say. And you can say it all you want, baby. You can say, but if you don't have the backing, the actions to back what you say, they're not going to respect you. My cutoff game is so damn strong. I stopped speaking to myself when I pissed me off. So I'm not dealing with nothing negative that's going to disrupt the balance of my life and my home. You got to be the same way. There's only one you. And I don't give a damn who they are. They don't have a right to treat you bad. I'm sorry, baby. They don't. That's what I would do, sweetheart. All right. Y'all done got me on a damn tangent up in here. Shit. I was supposed to be gone an hour ago. Do I have any more emails up in this bitch? Let me look and see. You make good money. You done put yourself. I'm sorry. I'm back to this anonymous 5 because this shit got me heated. You make good money. You done advanced and bossed up in your career. You done went through some shit as a youth. You were in a group home, but now you got your own family. You living your best life. And these motherfuckers want to fuck with you. No. You don't have to deal with that shit just because the person is your mom. I'm not saying disrespect your mama. I promise you I'm not telling you that. But what I am saying is you have a right to cut people off who don't mean you no good. I don't give a damn who they are. It could be the president, the Queen of England, Trump, the damn prime minister. I don't give a shit. If they treat you like shit and they're not respecting you as a human being, they're not being loyal to you, they're disloyal, they're disrespectful, they always got some negative stuff to say, and their words are causing that could put your children in jeopardy from being in your custody. Adios. They gotta go. Cut them off. Cut them off. She can't speak about shit she don't know. Anybody in your family that's close to your mama that can go back and feed her any information that can put your case in a detriment, block them on your Instagram, block them on your social media, block them out of your phone. Don't, and I promise you when you do that, the ancestors are saying it. Anonymous 5, listen to me. Once you cut these people out of your life, you are going to flourish. If you think you bossing up and leveling up now, baby, you just wait until you cut that negative energy out and alter that relationship. You just wait and you see what I'm talking about. Okay? Cut them off, baby. Cut them off. And do court case work. Go on my YouTube channel and look at my pig tongue spell. I have it there. Watch it and do it. You need supplies, hit up my website. Hi, Robbie. Thank you, baby. Okay, I'm finna go to sleep. I promise. I am like legit. It's late as hell. And it's like raining in LA. And I'm like, I love the rain. So I might have to reach in a nightstand drawer. You know, a bitch is sleeping alone tonight. I got cats and that's just about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. Oh, right now? You saw somebody? G family? You saw somebody? Oh, maybe. Maybe. Because all bullshit aside, G family though, for real. I think it was the last night or the night before, I had a very, very, very vivid dream about my dad. And my dad passed away New Year's Eve, 2015. So you might see him around me. I have been feeling his energy around me for the last few days. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. But yeah, as a lady figure, might be one of my aunts. You saw a lady behind me? It might be. My ancestors are always around me. Like, okay, so if anybody ever is on my YouTube, not my YouTube, sorry, my Facebook. This is a side note. I'm finna go. I promise. I know I've been long enough. Y'all sick of hearing my mouth, but listen. So my mama is a good Christian from the South. Okay. Yes, her daughter is a witch. Okay. So I posted like on Facebook. I was like, people always complain about my attitude, how I got a smart mouth, whatever. Mama, I must get it from you, right? And she's like, I rebuke thee, Satan, in the name of Jesus on my Facebook. And I'm just like, okay. All right, mommy. I love you too. I love you too, mom. I love my mom. We may not agree, but shit. That's still my mama. I love her. But I'm not gonna let nobody, absolutely nobody disrupt my peace. I don't care who you are. No dude. There's no peen on earth good enough to disrupt my peace. I will talk to you guys later. I'm out. I'm going to bed, y'all, for real, okay? I love you guys. I love you. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. I'll check you back in before the week is out. Ashe.